expect I don't expect Cameroon to beat Algeria. What's come to us that draw? The same way I don't expect Ghana to beat Nigeria.
So my point is their away teams are doing very, very well.
Tunisia, Algeria.
To take a cue. It's doable.
Yeah. Sure, for sure. Like I said.
I mean, if the whole of Cameroon is not intimidating to Algeria,
yes. And 11 minutes is almost up. Yeah. So
you cannot intimidate Algeria. Cameroon no fit.
I mean,
for your home,
this same set of guys this same set of guys, they were almost unrecognizable as Cameroon players when they played at the AFCON. Look at them now. Almost the same name. In fact, Rigobert Song went as far as being audacious enough to say, I am playing my 3 best attackers. Like, are you Jurgen Klopp? You're playing Teko Ekambi, you're playing Vincent Boubacar, and then you're adding Eric Choupo-Moting to your starting 11. And then all of a sudden he's struggling today. You can't explain that these were the same guys who played at the AFCON who had it going for them, and all of a sudden things are looking good.
We need to go to Kumasi straight up. Let's join up with Yinka right now, and I think he's also got Brila Kofi Mensah. So let's just connect with Yinka to get some updates.
All right, you are tuned and locked right here on your frequency of champions, Sports Radio Brila FM. Yinka Idele is my name, and right here reporting. Alright, you are tuned and locked right here on your frequency of champions, Sports Radio Brila FM. Yinka Idele is my name, and right here reporting, I must tell you, from the main bowl, Babayara Stadium, Kumasi, Ghana. It is getting closer to match kickoff as well. No longer in hours, because it is less than 2 hours from now. The game, of course, will start in just over 1 hour. And right here, this point, okay, well, you've heard of Kofi Mensah, you've heard Yinka Idele, and together we form a tag team, and we will certainly be bringing you up to speed with updates right from this venue. The stadium is gradually filling up. The fans are still out there trying to make an entry into the stadium. Good evening to you, Nigerians, and to everyone, wherever you're listening to our voice. Kofi Mensah joins. Good evening, Kofi.
Good evening, Ade.
Okay, well, it is match day.
Well, at long last, just like our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said, the battle has ended and Ghana is free forever. But at long last, the time is here. The hour is here. Eventually, the Black Stars will be hosting the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And from the atmosphere, from what we see and from what we have seen from outside, the number of people waiting to come inside is certainly going to be a boiling environment this evening when the game finally kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Ghana time.
Okay, well, you heard it there from Kofi Mensah, and the crowd are coming in their numbers. Kofi, let's do a division of the stadium. You guys have observed since I've come here, there's a way the Ghana seats is partitioned, the red and green, the center line yellow stands. Tell us about these stands, Kofi.
Well, quickly, the colors are just the colors of Ghana, red, yellow and green with a black star. So where the yellow stand is, most of the supporters are already covering the black stars.
Yeah.
But what it means is that in Kumasi, to be precise, the red stand is what we call Amekum. The green stand is what we call Amas. The yellow stand is we call center line, and then we have the VIP. The center line and the VIP gives equally the same view. The only difference is that the VIP is covered and it's a bit comfortable compared to the center line, but it gives the same view. And the green stand is behind the post. When you are at the VIP, the green stand is on your right. When you are at the center line, the green stand is on your left. And when you are at the VIP, the red stand is on your left. But when you are at the center line, it's on your right. So that is the demarcation of the Babayara Sports Stadium. It's simply a design.
The VIP also has the upper and lower terrace.
Exactly. The VIP has the upper terrace and the lower terrace, and the VVIP, there is also a VVIP where it is covered. It's only with a glass. Only the dignitaries go in there. It's fully air conditioned. They go there. They enjoy themselves. They watch the game. It's at the second level of the of the terrace. So, but then the only difference is that the VVIP is covered, the other VIP angles are not covered. So these are the demarcations of the Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there as we continue to serve you more and a look at what he has just said. By has happened so far. The red stand, I must say, is the most covered by fans. The fans there, indeed, certainly, that part of the stadium will get filled up more quickly than every other side. Right, the yellow stand is getting, but then
All right, Yinka. I think we'll need to get back to you. The network is really bad. Anyway, so we are still right here. And of course, they were just talking about how filled the stadium is right there at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi. Whew, I must tell you, it is filled up. Indeed it is. But anyway, let's build up to the game. In the next couple of minutes, the age-long rivalry between the two nations, Ghana and Nigeria, is set to take another turn. Where will it swing? Will it swing in Nigeria's favor or will it swing in Ghana's favor? 90 minutes to determine it. Anyway, let's get some calls from you before we reconnect again with Yinka and Brila Sports. Let's quickly go for this call. Hello. Thank you for calling. How are you? Welcome. Yes, so good evening. This is the coverage of the Ghana-Nigeria game. Yes, we hail you. We hail you. Yes, so.
My name is Ola.
All right.
The 3 points we need to.
Yes, so.
I must win. I don't need to much go, sir.
All right.
Just win for us. We go all the way. Let them go and shine.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, my name is Promise.
Okay, Promise. Please go ahead.
Talking about this game tonight, I think Nigeria will carry the day. Yeah, and the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana is just more than being brothers. It's more than just being neighbors.
Yes.
We are more than neighbors. Nigerians know that, and Ghanaians also know that. So in this country, we have a lot of Ghanaians here, and so it is over there in Ghana also.
Okay.
So in this place now, like me, where I come from, actually.
Hello. Sorry about that. All right, try to call us again, and I think we need to go to Kumasi, back to the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi, of course, where Yinka and Kofi Mensah are actually waiting to give us the latest going on right there. So go ahead. How you doing, Yinka? You're back.
Okay, well, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Okay, we're getting set to kick off at this point, and well, if there's anything I must say at this point in time is the confession, what is I can confirm Baba Yara Stadium is truly, well, one stadium that the fans love to come watch football. I must tell you, all the demarcations of the stadium are trying to get filled up. The red stand filled up, the green stand filled up, the center line about 85% filled up, and every other fans are getting filled up, and we are yet to get this thing underway. The fans in their numbers. The Ghana club of Nigeria have as well, and the green stand. And they have fans in between them and the fans of the Black Stars of Ghana. The coordinator for that club of the Ghana Black Stars are there, and they have fans in between them. So they're making noise to the Nigerian end, but the noise of the Ghanaians is so overwhelming that you will not even know the Nigerian Super Club fans are there, but the Nigerian fans, they have their colors. So you won't know because the only way you can know is by colors of what they put on. They've been overwhelmed. But the colors that fans at this venue must tell you okay. And they're also acting aloud from the public address system. The local songs right here. I've not heard anything or any song in English. Everything has been songs rendered in the local native language. Some in Greece and some in other language here, and the fans singing and dancing to the tune of the song planted right here. It's indeed certainly a full house at this point because the stadium itself is over, and at least at this point, it's 90% filled up. The remaining 10%.
90%.
that I'll get to the stadium. And if they are not in that stadium with about less than 27 minutes to go, you can simply say at this point, the stadium would have flowed because even right at the press stand, people are already anticipated to that time. And fans who are not pressed are already there. The staircase leading to the press gallery, fans are seated there to tell you truly how much this venue means so much to Ghana Black Stars. Okay, you know I took something eventually. When I was around the Ghana communications team, they said something that I also found out. They had the program at the Cape Coast Stadium. It was on purpose, knowing that there would be a far cry about the quality of the stadium. Eventually, they attracted them already. While they were doing games of Fantasy Protocol, when they postponed and taken away, just so that this venue will be ready as a backup. They were waiting. So the fast forward try to have the match move was their advantage. It was a deliberate effort. So we were talking to them, Nigerians wanted this game moved away from the Cape Coast. We were just looking just on what we're talking about. Now we see what Babayara Stadium can offer. And truly, this is one thing that certainly Cape Coast will never have offered them. Cape Coast is 6,000. This is a 40,000 plus stadium. And we have 90% filled up. And even more are coming in. Some are standing in already filled red stand. That's to tell you that they can actually make their way to the other end. But 95% filled up already. This big volume of the product support. What is just like the match like we had earlier, Honorable Samuel Fine said, let's come to the stadium. When it's down for Nigeria will survive on the stadium place when the team back. Okay, it is a packed city.
All right. Yinka, we'll still get back to you. Thank you so much giving us what the stadium is actually looking like. And he said 90% of the stadium is filled up. In fact, he just explained to us that he now understands why they really clamored for the Baba Yara Stadium. That Cape Coast would never have been able to give them what the Baba Yara Stadium is giving to them.
Around 15,000.
Yes.
Baba Yara is 40,000.
Exactly. So the numbers, according to him, is just outrageous. And at the moment, it is 90% filled to capacity. 90%. And I'm wondering, are they not remembering COVID protocols?
Before kickoff, they might get to 95%.
Yes, that's what he suggested exactly. In the way it's looking, indication that people are still coming in, and it's 90%. Okay, so let's take a look at the stadium now. He said it's hard to even figure out where the Nigerian fans are.
Whoa. I think waiting Ghana tried to do, waiting that FA tried to do, is not just all about money. They need this ticket by all means. All means. So what did they do? I earlier on today, about 2 hours ago or so, a friend of mine, an ex-international, called me. You don't call me like 3 times today. Called me from Ghana. My former teammate. I know what he tell me. He tell me, he sent me a video how they open gates.
How?
For fans to come in for free. How they open the gates for fans to come in for free. What do they want? They want support for their team. Okay, they want the stadium to be filled up for their team. They want support for their team.
Wow.
And that's what they're getting now. So for me, basically, I think support is important. It is, because I remember back in 2004, semi-final against Tunisia. The same thing they did. Semi-final against Tunisia. Tunisians, they opened the stadium for their fans. The whole stadium filled up with Tunisian fans. When you look around, we find our own supporters club here and day. They were singing, we don't even hear.
And he said something. He said this noise you can hear from the stadium is not even in English. They are singing in their language. They are shaking the stadium with their language.
They open stadium.
Singing.
At the point, they don't collect money again. They open stadium for fans to trip in, come in. They collect small, they come look and say,
as a footballer, what does all of this mean?
How does it affect your performance? Not being able to see your fans chanting.
For me, that one now it depends on individual. There are some fans who need some players who need to see too much crowd. where they support their opponent. Some players they like that. When they see a lot of fans, they start to fear. Why some when they see a lot of their opponent fans, then now they want ginger. So now a mind game.
Okay.
Now who get to do the job now? Now the skipper of our team. Go let our players know. Come, no mind all these fans here, all these Ghanaian fans. Today we go shock them here. With these fans, we'll still shock them here for their home ground. So I just want.
So that's what Ahmed Musa should be doing now.
But
Truce.
But the way it is now, Truce Ekong will do that job now.
No, I'm saying in the locker room, of course. I expect that maybe even though Musa is not playing,
you know when you do locker room, you can't warm up. Maybe by then still never food. But when you come out for the game proper,
it's different.
When you come out now, what you go there? In 2004 against Tunisia semi-final, we came out. If I said it's still on 1-4, we need to run. We run, go back. They say no, send our fans. They send our fans, don't go, no run, come back.
Who says so?
Now there are some CAF officials. They say no, fans.
No wonder we lost that game.
Serious, they say no, fans.
No wonder we lost that game.
It was crazy, Tony.
But I'm not worried. Uzoho is a part of the Nicosia derby in Cyprus.
He's used to
Victor
things like
Osimhen
this.
plays for Napoli. You've seen the crowds of Roma. You've seen the crowds of Juventus. You look same for Ola, Zaidu Sanusi, Sporting Lisbon, Benfica. Not big crowds you talk about.
You know the thing we say. That's why I say depend on the individual, the players one by one. Let me give you an example.
Aribo don't see crowd for Rangers Celtic.
Let me give you an example. We thought the crowd we don't see. When we go play Sierra Leone when they beat us,
1-0.
This guy scored the
goal.
Callum scored the goal. Tony, you know what you see? The crowd they come to the stadium. When our boss they enter, so they do us like this today. Today, you know that today, all of them. Imagine they try to intimidate us, but we can't look at them say, come, this is a qualifying game, we no go agree. But already that fear don't enter our body. I don't go lie for you. Because then they just finish war. So you see different kind of people, different kind of faces, different kind of human beings, you know. When they walk out, you go see them. When you see face, Tony, me when I go for Ajegule, fear catch me. I don't see face Ajegule, but why I go that much Serrano? I fear.
You waiting for their face.
Tony, if you see face,
you ask you what's on their face. He just told you they finished war then. You ask him what's on their face.
Now first they fight war.
What just finished now? People fight when I see.
Nobody they smile now.
Nobody smile. All are there for the time.
Anyway, let's take some reactions.
You know what? I'm looking at today's face.
All are there for the time.
So as soon as day, I don't even see your face now. You now fear. As soon as they see their face.
No, this one no be joke. So they when Cyprus hold they so say see that guy face,
Oh my! But hopefully this will have no effect whatsoever on our players. You know, just like Tony said. I mean, these guys are used to the biggest derbies. They are used to the biggest derbies. You know, so this is just another one. They don't even tag them Jollof Derby for Ghana. That's what they call it. No problem. Anyway, let's get some calls. In the next 14 minutes, the game will get started. In the next 14 minutes. All right. So let's quickly go for this one. Hello.
Good evening, Ogechiku Kama, one of Brila.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Becker, the Roman West, I greet you now.
We greet you. Good evening.
Nothing to you.
Thank you very much. This is Brila Audu Salim, we are Ghanaian brother.
Okay.
No, you are shading us.
Today.
Which part of Ghana are you from?
I'm happy that Yinka Sport is telling you.
Wait, which part of Ghana are you from?
I'm from Kumasi now.
You're from Kumasi, so it's your people that they are trying to intimidate us.
He has been telling us about Lane and Baba Yara.
Baba Yara Stadium. Baba Yara.
Don't worry, I've told you to talk to Baba Yaro. Baba Yaro. Nothing they happen. It is you know they look face so.
Okay. Yeah. National team fans is different from club side. You know, because national team is like you leave your country to another country, but club within the country. So national team fans are different, complete different things from the club side fans. So if you are Ribo and other ones, see big fans. It's different from the one you are going to see in Kumasi. Kumasi the fans. Ah man. You are not lucky that we take you to Kumasi. That is abattoir. With water diesel.
Sharara. Don't they lambas. Don't worry, we go deal with tonight.
I am falling with happiness here.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yes. It's already here. 13 minutes. Babanya. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I connected to Brila FM?
Sports Radio,
Brila
Brila FM. Yes.
Please, Tony Bekederemo, please extend my greeting to everybody.
He's here.
Are they here? Are they here? What's your name?
Okay, my name is Joseph. I want to make the mother of all predictions.
What's that?
Nigeria is going to beat Ghana by 5 goals to 2. Mark it down.
5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
Yeah, so we are tapping into the away spirits. You know, all these teams now, they have just been showing the home teams.
Okay, whether 5-2, 1-0 is enough.
Hello.
1-0 for me.
Hello.
Anthony, are you from Bibo? Anthony, are you from Bibo?
1-0 or 1-0. Why would not go beat Ghana 1-0?
This is Kadri calling.
All right, Kadiri.
Yeah, Maui Sabi. I want to go to Maui Sabi.
Nothing do you, Kadri. Nothing do you.
Maui Sabi. You say where you see fans, you hear. But I don't say this is super easy here. I understand that time where you hear, so now something they happen. But now, our players will see their face. Now that time we will score more goals there. So I wish them the very best. I agree to now for studio.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome. My name is Oge Chukukama.
It's Sports Amazon.
Yes, the Sports Amazon. That's right.
I hail you. Nothing do you.
Dibanga.
I greet you. What's your name?
Ibrahim is my name.
Ibrahim. Are you a Ghanaian?
In a Gesheku. I know the Ghanaian.
Okay, very good.
I don't Tiki. Tell them the meaning of Yara for Hausa. If they do Yara for them, they be Tiki. They do it for them. They chop that thing for that Kumasi. Baba Yara, they do them. Yeah.
Kukuma don't know what it means.
Yeah, Baba Yara means small picking. Baba means
Okay.
No, somebody explained a few days ago that while we say Baba Yaru, father of the son or father of the child, Baba Yara means children, father of children.
Yeah.
So from children, we want to change it to just one child, Yaru, singular. So Baba Yara, we're changing it to Baba Yaru after this match.
Yeah, so that's it's gonna change for now.
Yeah, we'll change
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Good evening. Welcome. This is the coverage of the Ghana-Nigeria game. We're building up.
Good evening. My name is.
What's your name?
Your name, sir?
My name is Peter.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Firstly, I want to wish them well, and I pray they come back home victorious, and they'll just come and do the finish up here in Nigeria. Secondly, please, I just want to ask: is the match going to be shown on?
My brother, we are here. We have our Yinka Oyedele, who is right there at the stadium. He's been filing in reports, telling us everything happening. So stay with us.
Just stay here. You're not going to miss anything.
We'll give it to you straight.
You're not going to miss anything.
We'll give it to you straight.
Okay.
You're not going to miss anything.
Thank you. All right. So let's go for the next one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, okay, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening to you.
Good evening, Maui Sabi.
I hail you. Nothing do you.
Yes, so my name is John Duck.
All right.
Yeah, okay, like I told you last week, I don't talk it before and I will still talk it. Ghana and Nigeria. Nigeria na senior brother to Ghana. Ghana na junior brother. And in African culture, any allocation where go come to family, now the senior brother go do it, go first collect them. No be the junior brother. So this match, make Ghana just come out road for us, make we go to the World Cup. Make them go back, go build their team for the next World Cup. The team where they get, they no fit reach, they no fit do well even if they qualify for this World Cup. So that's what I want to tell them. Nigeria will beat Ghana. Ghana will see stars.
Yes, sir.
No, be black star. They go see white star.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Tony, you want to say something?
Well, for those of you who've just joined us, we want to quickly remind you of Nigeria's lineup against Ghana. Francis Uzo is manning the post for Nigeria. Left back is Zaidu Senusi. We have the Oyinbo Wall back. Remember, Balogun did not go to the Nations Cup. He's back fully fit. Leon Aderemi Balogun partners William Troost Ekong, who captains Nigeria for the evening. Olaoluwa Aina completes the back four. In midfield, we have a partnership of Joseph Ayodele Aribo and Innocent Bonke. On the wings, we have Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Daddy Simon. And then we have a front two of Victor Osimhen, and he's going to be playing as at the Arrowhead. And just behind Victor Osimhen is Kelechi Promise Ehiana Cho. That's Nigeria's starting 11. It looks like a 4-4-2 formation, or 4-2-4 formation if you like. We hope that this would be able to do the job for the Super Eagles as a kickoff nears. We're about 6 minutes away from kickoff, but that's Nigeria's strong lineup. It looks like an attacking lineup, very attacking lineup. Means this could also mean that Eguavon wants to end this contest, this leg. By the time they come back, we knock them 3 now. By the time they come for the second leg, it's a formality.
All right, we can only hope so. Let's roll out the starting lineup for the Black Stars real quick. Of course, in goal is Orlando Pirates of South Africa player Richard Ofori. Defenders there, you've got Dennis Odoi. You also have right there as one of the defenders starting this game is Alexandra Djiku, who plays for Strasbourg right there in France. And of course, not forgetting also Gideon Mensah. Yes, he plays for Bordeaux in France. And of course, you've got Daniel Amate, who plays for Leicester City as one of the defenders starting off this game for the Black Stars of Ghana. Let's take a look at midfielders. Idrissi Baba, who plays in Spain for Mallorca, is also starting off this game. Thomas Partey also pairing him in the midfield. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey right there. And let's take a look at the players from the wing. Ishaku Abdul Fatau, who plays for Sporting CP in Portugal, is one of the wingers starting this game for Ghana. And of course, you've got Kudus, who is one of those also starting off this game for Ghana. And not forgetting the strikers, you've got Jordan Ayew. You also have Felix Afena Gian. All right, so those are the starting 11. So the players starting for the Black Stars of Ghana. All right, so let's quickly get some calls, 2 calls, and then we can hear from VQ in a bit before we, of course, connect with Yinka. In fact, very soon we should be connecting with Yinka because it is just a couple of minutes before the game actually starts. Let's hear from this caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to Sports Radio.
My name is Isaac.
Okay, Isaac, please go ahead.
Daniel.
All right.
Anthony is there, right?
He stepped out. Yeah, but go ahead. You can hear you.
Isaac, I did here. Isaac, I'm here. What you want?
Anthony,
Yes.
Where Manwetabi?
Manwetabi is also here, Isaac.
Everybody's here. So you just want them to answer presence, sir? Don't worry, we're ready for now.
My party now, we know each other. Don't worry. Nigeria 0, Ghana 2 this night.
Wow.
All right now.
See, Isaac, use your tongue to count your teeth.
And don't
Ghana
run
must go and they must go down.
Don't run after the game, we'll call with the same energy. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to Sports Radio, Brila FM.
Yeah, this is Michael.
All right, Michael, go ahead.
Okay, the lineup is a good one, but the only thing I would have loved is to see Sami Ajayi in the Innocent Bonke position and Dennis in for Chukwueze. That's the only thing I would have changed.
Okay.
But I think it's a good lineup all the way.
Okay.
Nigeria's win.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. We will be going away to Kumasi very soon. And of course, yes, we'll get to find out more and more. We'll be giving you all of the live coverage right here. VQ, you want to say something? Go
quickly,
ahead.
Richard Ofori is not the man in goal this evening for the Ghanaians. They have Wolacott back in goal this evening. Wolacott is the man who's back in goal. And I would have been worried if it was Ofori, because Ofori's got fantastic reflexes and you won't beat him with those things. But right now, of course, that's not the case. Let's go right back to Ghana, Kumasi this time, as we join the guys right there.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
Hello, Yinka. Yes, go ahead, Yinka. All right,
Yinka, you can go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
It must be the whole atmosphere, the noise and all of that.
Stadium.
It's packed. Yinka. All right. Anyway, we would connect back with him. But of course, we will experience the game starting off in just a couple of minutes, a minute or even less. And the teams have already filed out. And of course, you can just imagine, just like Yinka said, that stadium is packed. It is packed. And it's hard to even tell where the Nigerians are. You're seeing yellow everywhere. You're seeing red. It's all good. It's all good. We got this. We got this. Anyway, let's quickly connect soon with Yinka, but of course remember that this Ghana, this Jollof Derby, as they have called it in Ghana, has actually been going on for so long. But where exactly the pendulum will swing this time over 2 legs remains to be seen. It starts off from tonight, and of course in the times that these two teams have actually won, Ghana, they have more wins than Nigeria. They've actually won 6 times. Yes, 6 times, and 5 times Nigeria have been able to win, but of course that's not equal to how many times the Ghanaian side have actually won Nigeria. And of course, in the times that the two countries have clashed horns, they have drawn equal times, 8 times each. Yes, like of course it's a draw, so 8 times they have drawn for every time that they have met. And of course, in terms of goals, well, they have the superior goals that they have scored against Nigeria. You've got the Ghanaian team. They've been able to score Nigeria 22 goals in the times that they have met, and Nigeria, they've only managed 2 less, which is 20 goals in the times that they have met in competitive games. All right, that is a little bit of history about the rivalry going on between Nigeria and Ghana as football is concerned. And of course, yes, we are connecting soon to Kumasi. Yinka is back to give us the latest and give us the coverage of this game from the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi. Yes, Yinka?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Oge. Well, gone bad in the rendition of both countries' national anthem. First, it was Nigeria, Nigerian anthem, and second, the national anthem of the home team, expectedly with a rousing sound. It was so loud, it was wide, you don't really hear anything coming out from there initially. Somehow feel restored, and it seems, of course, now certainly set. Let's let you know that the FIFA banners now taking off the field, and the ball boys have also taken position, and the players taking position. Certainly expect everythything to be in place. The linesmen also, well, to the opposition, the linesmen were not America. They are running to the position as well, and now it is now certainly getting back to top time. At this point, we're just over the 30. But then things will get us there with the activity at this point in time. So it's a full house, half the house. They said it's not the central attendance. They said it's about attendance. Whether or not attendance matters, the next thing the fans are always talk about, they talk about this time. We always talk about attendance. Always say something about attendance. And well, when I start this evening, really did get my chance. But then it is already against Pakistan. So the second half is Ghana take off. It is like my name. After 10 times to radio, after 10 times to radio, that's what is on the way. Ghana for the first 50 of the second half. But then the first 3 of Nigeria.
Okay. All right, we'll reconnect with Yinka soon enough. The network is sounding quite off. We'll reconnect with him again. But like he said, the game is underway. Yes, the game has started. And yes, so everything don't enter from clap now. Enter dance. Now the dance now be this. How will the teams go? It remains to be seen. And the game has already begun. Again, like I said, this rivalry is something that has been going on for a long while. But of course, it is a derby, and both teams are poised to make sure that it takes a different turn. The Ghanaians want to win, Nigeria want to win, and the Ghanaians believe that they can do so from this home game. But of course, Nigeria going to see how they can make sure that it doesn't happen. So time will tell what the game will present, but of course, it has already started, this game. And of course, now that the game has started, Manwe Sabi, of course, sometimes when things are about to start and they just blow the whistle to start, some people, their heart will just say, it has begun. It has begun, and all of that. So yes, we got the first corner already in the game. What do you expect from this encounter now that it has already started?
Okay, I will just tell you straight up, say, nobody expect this game to be is like an easy game, both for us or both for Black Stars of Ghana as well. It's not going to be an easy game for both sides, but the truth be say, this game, Nigeria will not go lose this game. Our Super Eagles don't go lose this game. Worst come to worst, this game why this is so. If we don't beat them, draw. I get that confidence. Why? Because I did watch the game. I don't play against Ghana during my playing days like 3 times, and out of that 3 times, I get 2 wins, 1 draw. 2 wins, 1 draw. So today I believe say yes, this is our Super Eagles team. They go do them again, okay? They go do them again. No fear. I don't say the fear. I don't like the fear.
Me?
When I begin the fear,
Me
I don't
fear.
know. When I told you the fear, I don't know. But today,
not seen. Anyway, let's get some updates. Vicky.
As far as the qualification games are concerned, Egypt are ahead of Senegal in the early minutes of the game. The Egyptians, they are right ahead as far as this encounter is concerned, and they're not taking anything for granted as far as this one is concerned. Wow. The Egyptians, of course, picking up for where they left off the last time. They were on the losing side in that game, but tonight, yes, they play the first leg at home. It looks like they're trying to make it count as early as possible. They are in the lead inside 4 minutes. 1-0. They lead against Senegal, yes, in this cracker. One of the 2 big stars, of course, that were at the final, Liverpool players, will not make it to the World Cup, and the path to deciding who doesn't make it to the World Cup is now. Yes, it is starting. And Mohamed, Saliou Cissé, Senegal beats his own goalkeeper and puts into his own net. So yes, it is a tough one. Yes, Saliou Cissé is the man who scored an own goal against his side. They are down 1-0 in that encounter. It's 4 minutes in. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0.
That's right. And of course, Tony Bekedaramo, the urgency from the Ghanaians. What do you sense from that?
Well, they mean business. They mean business backed by the Kumasi crowd, buoyed by the Kumasi crowd. They want to start early and want to start very, very early. 1 or 2 shaky moments in the Nigerian defense. But of course, we had one opportunity. It could have resulted into perhaps a dangerous counter-attack for Nigeria. But Moses Simon dilly-dallied with the ball. He could have sent Victor Osimhen on his way, and we could have punished the Ghanaians for their urgency. But that did not happen. Moses Simon held onto the ball for too long, and the Ghanaians recovered. But I think it's a warning. Once they continue attacking us like that, with the pace of Moses Simon and then the trickery of Chamos Chukwueze on the wings, and then the pace of Victor Osimhen, we definitely can hurt them if we break play in the midfield.
All right, let's quickly also let you know that the 2 sides are trying to get their balance. But of course, the Ghanaian team, just like Tony has said, they want to try to seize the opportunity. They're buoyed and spurred by the crowd, who are probably even chanting their names and chanting, wonderful songs to them. And they're feeling very, very inspired in the game so far. But of course, both teams are still trying to find their ground.
This is where good coaching comes in.
Yeah.
The way Ghana have set up their urgency, a good side will punish them. They are attacking us. They want to attack us, ceaselessly, and want to go on to score. All you just need to do is just win the ball in dangerous areas, and then before you know, bam, you punish them.
I think basically if
punish them.
If you look at this game, you see Ghana, what they try to do, we say they won't try rush us and see if they get their goal
early goal.
Yeah, early. So sit back. So all we need to do is just slow them down to play to your own rhythm. Bring them down.
So does it mean we're playing to their rhythm now?
We are playing to their rhythm. We need to slow them down to play to our own rhythm, which is our normal tradition for Super Eagles. You know, first 10 minutes we allow you to play. While we allow you to play, we try to read the way you guys are playing. We try to know if you guys are playing fast football or not. Then we force you to play to our own rhythm. What do you mean our own rhythm? Slow football. You can't force us. We'll force you to play our own style of play. You know. So for me, I think we should be careful, very, very careful in this game because when you look at the Guardians, they no come play. They no come play. They define early goal as quick as possible, and I hope they don't get that early goal today.
Yeah, but Tony said something about being able to exploit this urgency that they are showing and trying to make get them to commit mistake and strategically just make it work in your own favor because they are they do them hot. What can the team do now? Manwe Sabi was saying that they need to also dictate the pace. That's the Super Eagles. It's just a couple of minutes in. It is exactly 9 minutes into the game already. About 8 minutes basically into the game. So let's hear from you, VQ.
I'm afraid we do not have the resources to technically slow the game down. The days he was talking about, Olise could string 60 yards, 40 yards precisely. Okocha could draw the attention to himself and do the dribbles. Kanwankwa could kill off the move and let the player slow down and then tee up the guy who's going in.
But now we don't have the players to do that.
I don't think we have the resources for that. So what we basically need to do is to make sure that we apply the pace in the sense that in situations where they try to build from the back and try to give us the sort of game that would push our guys back and force us to play the way they want to play, let's use our front men to also destabilize them and push them backwards because what Otuado has basically done is still early moments in this game, but I think he knows that as far as African football is concerned, if you are in the face of your opponent from the get-go, you would destabilize what their plan is. I don't think he knows that technically. He probably knows that technically. Let me not say he does. That we do not have the sort of guys who can slow it down and make it look the way we want it to go. But then again, still early days, and you do not expect them not to come out fighting because they are the home side and they would want to do a thing or two. But as far as this is concerned, we really need to make the wingers be alert as far as this is concerned and try to hit them in situations where they will go all the way. Aribo had the ball the last time, was going to go for a control. Thomas Partey was the man who left his position to come knock him off. So it tells you that part where there's a bit of technicality in our play as far as the midfield is concerned, they're also trying to snuff it out as early as possible and give us something to worry about.
All right.
You know what I want to ask?
Yeah.
Who the coach is team? Our Super Eagles.
Eguavon now. Yes, Eguavon now.
Who be the main
Amuneke.
technical advisor? Amuneke, chief coach.
Yes.
Which means these guys, they don't play the game before.
True.
They know how they play. They know how when pressure they our side, they know how to calm the pressure down. Now their job, they know. They don't play the game before. They don't play for the Eagles. They know how to calm the pressure down. So all these things are something where they need to know. With their way, with this kind of crowd, when pressure day, all you need to do, bring the game down. You need to force them. If you force them, if you play with the system where they play fast football, then it will be a problem for us. If you ask me, it will be a problem for. But the team, they're not doing badly. They are doing well.
They say when two elephants fight, the grass suffers. Let's tell that the Kumasi grass has continued to suffer, and the match ball has also suffered. They've had to change the match ball because for some reason the match ball has lost air. The referee has had. And it's the first 10 minutes. That's to tell you how intense this game is. 10 minutes in, and the referee has had to change the match ball because of lack of air. So they've really hit passes.
Hit hard.
Hit hard. But so far so good. It's still a goalless affair. In a very short while, we'll be going back to Kumasi, where we have Yinka Oyedele and Kofi Mensah. It's a Ghana-Nigeria combo It's a qualifier for the Africa Cup of for the World Cup in Qatar. And indeed, there are 2 teams that played at the Africa Cup of Nations. One got to the round of 16. The other did not make it past the group phase. Locking horns. West African Derby, Jollof Derby, Nigeria and Ghana. But in this game, Ghana has started on the front foot. They are taking the fights to Nigeria. Nigeria is hanging in there and trying to, as much as possible, thwart the efforts of the Ghanaians. So far, no attempts. No attempts from the Ghana Black Stars. No, what they have is dangerous attacks. Dangerous attacks. Dangerous attacks don't score football. You have to make an attempt. Make an attempt on our goal.
Yeah.
We've also not made any attempt on their goal. So it means we've survived the first 10 minutes and they've had a spell. Maybe a 5-minute spell, a 6-minute spell. And in football, when you have your spells, make it count. Make it count. Egypt had their spell, they made it count. And that's why Senegal are trailing in that part of town.
All right, so it is 11 minutes gone so far in the game between Ghana and Nigeria. We will get some stats real quick from FJ. And, of course, go ahead, FJ.
60%, that's the possession Ghana have in this game. Nigeria have 40%. Anyone, of course, who doubted when I said Nigeria was going to suffer today, there you have it. No goal attempts for the 2 teams. No shots on goal for the 2 teams, obviously. And, of course, free kicks, 3 apiece. 3 for Ghana, 2 for Nigeria. 1 corner kick for Ghana, none for Nigeria. 5 throw-ins for Ghana, 1 for Nigeria. 16 attacks for Ghana, 10 attacks for Nigeria. 17 dangerous attacks for Ghana, 4 dangerous attacks for Nigeria. But, of course, all of this doesn't have any meaning if you don't score goals. So it is still goalless. Sports Amazon between Nigeria and Ghana. And like I said before, I will take a functional performance over an aesthetic performance. Just get the win, boys. That's all I'm begging.
All right. All right. Yes, indeed. 12 minutes on the clock. It is still 0-0. Yes, Ghana pushing hard. And just like Tony had actually mentioned earlier, that, of course, the ball had to be changed because the 2 teams are actually getting tough into it. We've got some updates from VQ.
Yes, of course, quick updates as far as this encounter is concerned. It is the fact that Senegal have been forced to make an early substitution in this game. Yes, Abdou Diallo required medical attention earlier, so the referee, of course, stopped play at some point for the physios to attend to him. But right now, Diallo he has suffered an injury and he's been replaced by Pape Abou Cisse. Yes, he's been brought on as a replacement for Abdou Diallo. They trail Egypt 1-0 in this encounter, and they're making the changes early enough, of course, to see if they can still catch up with the game. It's still Ghana 0, Nigeria 0.
All right, that's it. And of course, both teams are doing all that they can right now. Like we already said, this Jollof Derby is Jollof. It is Jollof. It is tough. Both teams are really fighting hard. Like you already heard from the gentleman in here, the Ghanaian team have actually brought it to us. And indeed, finding the balance and finding a way to cool things down is very important now for the Super Eagles, because at this point, they would need to dictate the game. The Ghanaians are playing with a lot of urgency. They started off the game that way. They have tried to also maintain that urgency. But of course, like Tony said, it's not by bringing those dangerous attacks. Attempts. So let's just follow up on how things are going. It is 14 minutes already gone into the game. And of course, it is Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Yes, and of course, if I is getting to almost 15 minutes, all right? Yeah. At this point, what do you think the coaches are screaming out to the players? Because when we started off, when it was about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you said it's important to calm things down. And it doesn't seem like much has really changed.
Yes, for me, okay, if you look at this game, you go see, say yes, pressure day for both sides. Pressure day for both sides. Why? Because Ghana need the ticket, Nigeria too need the ticket. You know, for I'm very, very sure, say, both Nigeria coach and Ghanaian coach, none of them will sit down today. They will shout all throughout 90 minutes, you know. But so far so good. 15 minutes. I think our boys on the get the rhythm of the game. They don't try to adapt, you know, to their own style of play. That is Super Eagles style of play, and the confidence on they come more for our lads. You can see them now playing with a little bit more confidence more, and I'm happy for that. The important thing is when we lose the ball, we have to understand. Say we must mark. Don't lose the ball and expect your teammate to mark for you. When your teammate is trying to mark for you, all you need to do, you as well cover for your teammate. This match no easy at all. Me, I don't wear this shoe before, so as I watch the game now, you know, I dey imagine waiting that they go through now for my head, because I don't go through this before. You know, so you know, easy for both sides at all. Because pressure there on Nigeria Super Eagles, pressure also there on the Black Stars of Ghana, you know. So for me, the game to go well, and I just hope we see. But at the end of the day, okay, I stand where I stand. This game, we will not lose this game. This game, worst come to worst, now full-time draw. Worst come to worst, now full-time draw. But at the same time, we need to be very, very careful.
We need to be careful. All right, let's go back to what you started off the warning. You sounded a warning before the game started. You said Innocent needs to calm down. What do you make of our midfield so far in this game?
Our midfield not they badly at all. Okay, if you look at the game, you know they badly at all. I think Bonk himself, I think him to try to be very, very careful, because he know how important this game day. And the way I see this game now, I think they get support from his teammates them as well. Because so far so good. For Bonky, when I know, I never really see him commit foul like that for this game, you know, which means yes, he get a lot of teammates them as well, where they let them know, say, come easy, no go too hard, and all that. So for me, so far so good, the game is going well. The game is going well. Forget, yes, see, there's no way you can play against this kind of crowd where you no go through pressure.
True.
It's not possible.
See stadium.
It's not possible. I will tell you, it's not possible. There's no way you go another man land, go play them. You get this kind of crowd where they support your opponents, where pressure no go down on you. Pressure
so
go
it's
down on you.
probably about how you manage it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's very simple. Just more than just try manage them. Just try manage them. That's why you're all professionals. That's the truth. Try manage the game, and that's it. You know. But last night, like I said before, we will not lose this game again.
All right.
Worst come to worst, not draw.
Yes. Stakes are high for both teams, for Ghana and also for Nigeria. And they're showing it. They're showing it. And, of course, doing everything possible to get ahead of the other. Both teams are fighting tooth and nail to make sure they come out tops in this encounter. And, of course, it is 17 minutes going on 18 minutes so far in this encounter. It is still Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. That is the situation right there. We'll get some stats very soon, and of course take a look at how the things have actually how the game is actually going once it's the 20 minutes mark. We'll take a look at the starts of the game. If you remember, I started off telling you what the history really looks like between Ghana and Nigeria. When you take a look at which side has actually won more games, Ghana has actually won more. They have 6 wins, more wins than Nigeria. Nigeria has 5, and so you can tell that it is close. Yes, it is close. The two teams, they know they like grief for each other, and of course they have drawn 8 times in the competitive games that they have played. Taking a look at goals scored, like I said, it is 22 for Ghana. They have scored us 22 goals in the times they have met us in competitive game, while Nigeria has scored 2 less, which is 20. So it is quite close between the two sides, and that is exactly what the game is already looking like with these two sides. It is a derby, a Jollof derby, yes, between Ghana and Nigeria. Yes, indeed, we'll get some stats from FJ and VQ in just a bit. So let's, of course, let you know that both teams are pressing hard, and of course, trying to find Nigeria trying so hard to actually balance things up so that the Ghanaians can play to their rhythm, but it's not looking like they're trying so hard, but the Ghanaians are still pushing to see the ones who will control the game. So we'll get some stats in just a bit from FJ. or VQ. Anyone who's ready can go.
Yeah, as far as the game is concerned, the Ghanaians, they still have a bit of the upper hand and making things work for them. More of the possession, they have 59-41. They have 2 goal attempts, but none on target. We've not had any, so none on target for us as well. Those 2 were off target, and they've had 5 kicks, of course, to continue, free kicks to continue the game, while we've had only 3. And the only corner kick of this game is gone to the Ghanaians. They've had 5 throw-ins to our 3. No goalkeeper saves so far. Dangerous attacks, 21-9. And for attacks, 29-17. Well, I think it's reached that time of the game where you need to see a bit of the input from the coaches in order to decide where this game is actually going to be going. For now, I think our coaches have got to start, putting things in there, because you probably would, even when you prepare, you probably would need the first 10-15 minutes to look at your opponents and look at what they are doing better than you, and then try to change the instruction and see if it works for you. But sometimes also it's not a bad idea to be consistent with what you want to do and make sure you get something going for you. But so far, it doesn't look like we have it together. So we've got to find a way to put it together in this encounter and take the lead as early as possible, because for the first time, we got into the box, we created a chance, but not pretty clear-cut. Not pretty clear-cut, but taken in a hurry, I must say. But there has to be a sense of urgency in our wingers, and let's see what they are going to serve us in this game. The advantage we could have might be on the bench. Maybe at some point, Emmanuel Dennis and Demola Lukman. These are guys who they play for clubs where you see them week in, week out, and you know the sense of urgency with which they attack the opponents. And eye for goal is also something that they pretty much have. But let's work with what we have for the time being. It's not so bad. Let's hope that we don't give away the ball in situations where it could cost us, especially when we've committed too many men forward.
Yeah.
The final ball that should connect the dots should be precise enough for us to do something in the game, and not a situation where we'll have to launch the ball forward and then somebody wins it and then they turn defense into attack and then we'll be the guys under pressure.
Okay. All right. I saw you nod into that, FJ, about later on in the game, perhaps bringing in someone from the bench or a couple of players from the bench to switch things up for Nigeria.
Yes, indeed, Sports Amazon. And that's simply because you look at the approach that the Super Eagles have taken. They've not been able to win the Battle of Wales in the middle of the park. It's been all Ghana. And obviously, you would say that the decision to protect Thomas Teye Partey with Baba Idrisu has worked to great effect. You've seen that they've been good with the fast balls in transition, and it's something we've just not had, the Super Eagles. That is, when the Super Eagles get the ball, they've been unable to use the fast balls. And the first time that you had that situation, Victor Osimhen decided to go with his leg rather than his head, which was a bit surprising in my own opinion. But that being said, given the system that the Super Eagles have chosen to deploy in this game, they are outnumbered in the middle of the park. Mohamed Kudus and Thomas Teye Partey are doing a fantastic job. There are times you think Partey is perhaps the number 8, closest to the centre forward as well. So that means there's a lot of work for Innocent Bonke to do in terms of an overkill. But hopefully the Super Eagles will be able to get into the game and then get something going as far as this game is concerned.
All right, let's get back to Kumasi. Yes, the Baba Yara Sports Stadium where we have Yinka Oyedele. Yes, Yinka, please go ahead. Hello, Yinka.
Yinka, you can talk. We're live.
Yes, go ahead.
And right here at the left official time, 24 action played so far at the Ghana. I will indeed take you through a number of my incidents that have gone down here. So this encounter. And let's let you know, the first corner kick of this game, the second corner, the first corner kick by the way of Ghana Black Stars. Every move has been cheered by the fans and the supporters. And the Nigerian team, every move has actually also been indeed met cheered by the fans as well. About an attempt of the target, but I don't really have an attempt on target to this particular encounter. Indeed, I can also let you know, yes, they have not have this well at the time to do that. Well, they will win this game by 2-0. They are happy as we have been able to cage the Super Eagles of Nigeria so far. The particular encounter. It is going according to the plan. The words of the people around me, and it's going to go by with the fans cheering. I'm very happy with what they've done so far. Nigeria has unsuccessful playing for free kick, especially at the time when Fatima, and of course the was brought down by 2 men. They are put for a free kick that was never given at that point in time. Akwe will started and Ghana almost 30 count. Nigeria was again attack in the left side of attack, and this other one, it was a cross from Moses Simon, but then too high it was for Victor Osimhen at that point in time. The resultant effort was lost when Samuel tried to beat a player. So once again, yes, every move made by Nigeria. The fans have been very, very much, I must say, present and impactful. The Ghana players enjoy the support of their own fans right at this venue. We have Kofi Mensah right here, who's also enjoying the Kofi Mensah. Let's talk about this game. Well, I can hear a number of fans around me saying they are pleased with how this game has gone so far, and they are saying they win by 2-0. What are your thoughts?
It's perfectly so. It's actually an incredible performance so far from both teams. I think that Nigeria have been very cautious with their approach to the game, and they have tried to touch Ghana on the counter on a few occasions and have been very dangerous. Ghana have come closer to, also scoring with some brilliant chance around. Kudus Mohammed has been fantastic in the game. Fatau Isapu came close, but he couldn't put the ball at the back of the net. Gideon has been super. So I think that both teams are doing so well, and at this particular point in time, you can clearly see that the Black Stars really want to get a ball at the back of the net, and the Nigerians are seriously also defending very well.
Okay, definitely noise from the Ghana fans. It was a lovely move made by Ghana, an attempt to bounce off the Nigerian defender, and goalkeeper Francis Ball was called to question the game. Yes, the ball went out. Ghana won for themselves. A fanatic to the duration, to the cheers and applause of the thousands of fans right here present. And not just once again on the general capacity, they indeed have the ability to even fill up further areas that were open earlier. And at this point, I said 90% earlier. I can tell you that we are 95% filled up, and 97%, if we can say, just 97% filled up at this point. The other end, facing the popular side, facing the yellow side, has got just one line downward of the still empty, and our roll of line up onto the extreme is the only thing that can say is actually open. The last 2 rows downward is the only line that is open. And maybe the reason why the people have cheated them because they have the barricade is not like DAP. That line is the only open line. The first row downward is the line that is open. That's the right there, guys.
All right then. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Yinka. We'll still get back to you for more updates. Yes, live from the Brila Sports Stadium. That was Yinka Oyedele alongside, of course, Kofi Mensah. Yes, it is 28 minutes gone so far in the encounter, and of course nothing changed still. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0, and just like you heard from Yinka said at the moment, at the time he reported, he said it is packed. It is like 97% in the stadium. Yes, it's filled to almost capacity, 97%, and that is how the stadium is looking. Anyway, no problem, and of course, just giving you more update about that. I asked earlier about the midfield, and we're getting close to 30 minutes actually in the game, so it's actually 29 minutes pretty much in the encounter. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. But is this our midfield? Are we okay, or are we doing better than I'm sure we're not doing better than the Ghanaians in that regard, but at least we're still holding it, right?
Yeah, okay. If you ask, are we okay? Well, we do okay. At least our players see their life. Try to make sure they hold their ground. But the truth be say, yes, our players are here for that midfield. For me, I think for now, I think the Ghanaians now get the midfield for now. Trying to put the pressure on our own midfield. But our midfield, we are not doing badly. We did try to make sure, say yes, we hold our ground. And for me, Innocent Bonki, he's doing pretty well. I think what I even expect from Bonki. What I expect today, I expect a lot of fouls. But it clear my doubt. I think it take them more easier. It take them very, very easy. Maybe teammates also let them know, say, come, take them easy today. We don't want a lot of free kicks against us, which is a very, very good one. But throughout this game, a player when I see they look for, whether they pitch, now Simon. I never really see the best of Simon.
Yeah, not much of him.
I never really see the best of Simon. I never really see the best of Samuel Chukwueze because the way this game be now, as long as they give us pressure for midfield, all we need to do now to use the flanks.
All right.
Make sure, say yes, we put pressure on them there. So I never really see the best of them, but I'm still waiting. I hope, say yes, with time, they go turn up. But so far so good, the game is not going bad.
Osimhen was down not long ago due to a hard push or a shove. And of course, he got a little bit of treatment, but the game should continue in just a moment. But of course, let's take a look at this Ghanaian team with the way they came. They came in as they hot. By now, I think I was expecting a lot more with the way and urgency they started off the game. It's almost as though that urgency is beginning to drop a bit.
Okay, you know what? Okay. If now we day home, get this crowd the Ghanaians get, we don't score them. They get their home support, full stadium. Yet they don't feel capitalize on that opportunity. So for me, if the Nigerians, if now we will play home now, by now they for don't chop goal because whether we like it or not, home fans they're very important. Very, very. They're part of the game. Very, very important, So that's why I see they talk and say, they praise our team. Up till now, they still hold their ground. Easy. A lot of people don't know what they go through now. But me, I know what them they go through. Because I don't wear that shoe before. I know as it be. And I know what they are going through right now. But they still hold their ground. I mean, our Super Eagles players hold their ground. Up till now, they never concede. That shows you what? Did they wait for Ghana mistake? Any mistake from Ghana, okay? Any mistake from Ghana,
wow. All right, so there was a really nicely taken shot that was taken by one of the Ghanaian players, and that actually hit our goalkeeper. That was a nicely taken shot, but thank goodness that did not even cause the troubles that we do not want. It didn't cause the troubles that we did not want. And of course, at the moment, of course, VQ, I'm sure you saw that really hot shot.
Yeah, I saw it, and it wasn't unexpected. It wasn't unexpected. We have not found a way to respond to how they have come at us. 30 minutes into this game, I expect a
So is that a problem with the coaching crew? By now, there should be a response.
It is. You cannot play like this. This was how Tunisia kept us, and we were looking for a way to respond, and we're going to the wings. Now, these guys won't even let us use the wings. Our midfield is not even fantastic. Partey is the guy distributing, and the other guys, Fatawu and the likes, are doing the running around. So he's got to find a way to respond somehow. And our pressing is also pretty awful. I don't like the way we have pressed. I know we have Osimhen and it's an advantage. But you can't have a player like that and not feed the player. We were talking about Aubameyang in the office the other day, and I said the reason why people can ignore the fact that even at the El Clasico he could have scored up to 5 goals was because Barcelona creates a lot of chances. So if he misses, there's a chance that they're going to create another. Even though he scored 2 goals that night, he probably would have done up to 4 or 5. So if we are not creating, we have a striker, one of the best in Africa, and then you don't create those chances for the striker, how do you expect him to respond and score the goals? So I think we have not done what we are expected to do. And I expect a tactical switch that will serve as some sort of response. I mean, if you have a Leon Balogun pushing high up to the center circle and then trying to launch the long balls in, it doesn't tell that there is a plan in place to creatively get something off the guys at the flank or let Aribo do the job. It looks like the guys, the Ghanaians, they have also been able to restrict Aribo. Not as if he's seen a lot of the ball already, but Kelechi Iheanacho as well has not responded in the way one would have thought he would respond to this particular game.
So Iheanacho should be doing more.
Yeah, I think he should do more. He doesn't track his markers, the players next to him. Once or twice he got the ball, he was not sure what he was going to do with it. Sometimes create danger. Run into those positions where you can cause something to happen. And then the guys would know that, okay, they are supposed to be on the back foot trying to track you. Olaino does so much, and then he comes back to drop and try to win and then cover for Ekong. I think Chukwueze has to do more to help him. Launching all the balls forward and expecting that Osimhen is going to get those balls and then put them in the net may not particularly work for us. Let's not forget the trauma of having had a head injury. That may not also be easy for him to put his head into any ball that is coming in. Yeah, and it seems almost
like he's being targeted.
So yes, we have to change the strategy and make sure we set up in such a way that we can create more chances and have our players be effective in places where they can cause damage to help us get something off the Ghanaians in this game.
All right. Yes, VQ just talking about how there has not been a tactical response and it needs to be done already. Yes, we are 35 minutes going on 36 minutes into the encounter. It is still Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. And of course, not much from the Nigerian team. But of course, just like VQ has already said, there has to be some tactical response so that things can switch up a bit, things can change, because this is almost reminiscent of the game between Nigeria and Tunisia, where we had to, with the tactical side, just the technical bench just sat back and didn't quite provide a lot of support from the bench to really help in switching things up for Nigeria. But anyway, that is how things are going so far between Ghana and Nigeria. And of course, Nigeria trying to switch things up front, trying so hard to take the possession, and I'm not sure if they're winning back the balls as fast as possible. But of course, the Ghanaians are not losing that press. They are pressing way better than we are, by the way. They're pressing way better than we are. But of course, let's see if there would be any sort of change. Earlier on, we talked about that change. That seems like the only thing that can make things look better for the Nigerian team in this encounter. It is 37 minutes already gone. It is Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Let's hear from FJ with some updates.
Yes, indeed, Sports Amazon. Nigeria finally have a shot on target. I mean, now I can breathe easy. It's taking us 40 minutes, but progress made.
Better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. 41% possession for the Super Eagles, 59% for Ghana. 4 goal attempts for the Black Stars, 1 goal attempt for Nigeria. 2 shots on goal for Ghana, 1 for Nigeria. 2 shots off goal for Ghana, none for Nigeria. 7 free kicks for Ghana, 3 for Nigeria. 3 corner kicks for Ghana, 1 for the Super Eagles. 7 throw-ins apiece. 2 goalkeeper saves. Francis was all the busier of the 2 goalkeepers. And of course, you have 54 attacks from Ghana, 38 from Nigeria, 42 dangerous attacks from Ghana, 21 for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The most important thing is the scoreboard, and it is still goalless between the Black Stars of Ghana and the Super Eagles of Nigeria in Kumasi.
All right. Yes, indeed. The game still rages on. Like I've said before, stakes are really high for both teams. The journey to get that ticket has already begun, and we are 38 minutes going on 39 already. And of course, both teams are really pushing hard to see who draws first blood and who scores first. The long wait for Nigeria's first shot on target took almost 40 minutes, like FJ just informed us, and of course, hopefully something can be done from the technical bench. Hopefully something can be done to switch things up. Many a times I'm sure that from the Ghanaian side they're doing a whole lot of trying to yell out information and instructions to the Black Stars, and of course hopefully Egwanvoin too is also yelling out some of those.
He's not. Sports Amazon, he's not, and that's really what is actually getting to me, the fact that you cannot possibly see
Not
so
seen much of
Amuneke. Exactly. Nothing much of him as well. You see George Boateng and Otto Addo at every instant talk to each other, putting heads together,
but not seen much of Amuneke and Iguavon.
It's just one way. Obviously, maybe they're trying to say only one captain on the sheet, but I don't like this captain. But anyway, the reality still remains that tactically the Super Eagles have somewhat been inept in this game. And it's something that people expressed a lot of concern about. The reaction to the game and the fact that once the Super Eagles are not allowed, the Ghana have shut down supplies out wide. So the Super Eagles have not really been able to use out wide. Zaidu, Sanusi and Olaoluwa I know have been good on the overlap. But our best chance will have to come from down the middle. And there's been an opportunity for Joe Aribo to get the ball on goal, but he was not able to do well. And it was from Olaino. That's our best outlet going forward. The fullbacks, we have to utilize them more, and hopefully the Super Eagles will be able to find a solution. But technically, I would say our coaches have left a lot to be desired.
Okay, well, we are getting close to halftime. It is 40 minutes on the clock, going on 41. Still nothing changed. The scoreboard still reading 0 for Ghana and 0 for Nigeria. Yes, Manwe Sabi, it is almost getting to halftime. What is going on that bench? That's the dugouts, the coaches. Like we said before, there's a lot of putting heads together with the Ghanaian side. Why is that not happening with Nigeria?
For me, I think basically, you see, I'm saying no Igbo for our side. No Igbo for our side.
What?
So no Igbo for our side. So when Igbo know they who be the head, who be the number one, will let you know say that be number one. So everybody cannot stand up and start giving instructions.
Wow.
Start talking. Yes. You know, for Ghanaian team, they get what you go for their side, maybe their technical advisor. Now he allowed the Ghanaian coaches them do it. Make on they talk. Make me I sit down. You know, but for our own team, no Igbo. Now all around, all our people are in there. You know, so when one person stand up, when the technical advisor stand up, you know, want to make the chief coach or the rest of them to stand up. So for me, so far so good. The game is not bad, but I think we should play more. I think the way the game is going now, they try cut off Simon, they try cut off Chukwueze. So at this point now, I expect them now to drag their players, so they mark them inside and create space for Laino and for Seydou Sanusi to operate from the flank, because they don't allow Moses play, they don't allow Chukwueze play. You know, that is why I see ball they really come from the wing from our side. You know, but for so far so good, the game is going well. The team is doing well. They are playing well. They are trying to make sure say they manage the game. You know, for me, when they just manage the first half, first make it end. But believe you me, second half, you see a different game.
Okay, Tony, is getting close to halftime. Do you see this ending this way?
Well, it's been a very, very cagey affair. Ghana have bossed the ball possession. We've had one chance. Ghana has had only one chance as well. But then I think what has let Nigeria and Ghana down here is decision making. They've gotten into promising positions and they've not been able to make it count. I think the way this game is going, it could perhaps end goalless. It's a very, very cautious approach from the Super Eagles. We're not attacking as much as the Ghanaians, but so far they are holding their own. And I think at this point in time, you must give the Super Eagles some credit. Ghana started this game like a house on fire. We've been able to check out their onslaughts, and even when they had a chance, it was a shot from distance, which Francis was all dealt with. But so far, so good. It's been a cagey. Most of the battles have been won and lost in the midfield, where we have, the Ghanaians have Baba Idrissa, and they have Thomas Partey. We have Aribo and Bonke. But so far, very, very interesting fixture, and I would not be surprised if we go into the interval goalless.
Okay, yes, very cagey affair. Just like Tony Beckerdermo has actually said, it is pretty much what it's been. And of course, we are getting close to the hour mark to halftime. It is 44 minutes at the moment, and in just a couple of minutes, of course, things will wrap up for the Ghana-Nigeria game. Yes, very tough, I must really say, for both sides. They're having it super tough, and with everything they have been trying to do, trying to get ahead of the other, it's been met with great blockage, so to speak. And just like Tony said, it has been all about decision making from both sides. And of course, both teams have had shots on targets, one shot on target each, and both teams are trying so hard, even though they have both shown dangerous attacks. But what really matters is just the attempt.
What you do with the ball, and if you manage to find the back of the net.
Yeah.
It's been cagey. Victor Osimhen has not been given time and space
at all.
Jonathan Ayew has also not been given time and space. But if this were a boxing match, Ghana would be ahead on points. If this were a boxing match, but then football is not a boxing match.
It's all about the goal.
It's not about the ball possession. It's about the eventual scoreline at the end of the day. In terms of ball possession, yes, they've bossed it slightly over the Super Eagles. But indeed, the Ghana have the 12th man. They have the advantage of their home support. And I think that has, help them really settle in this game. But give it to the Super Eagles. They've held their own, and so far so good. I think in the second half, maybe if we can ring in some changes. I'm not particularly impressed with the decision making of Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Daddy Simon. Sometimes they attempt to dribble when it's really not necessary. The fourth official has indicated that there will be 2 extra minutes to be played in this first 45 minutes. But so far so good. It's a goalless first 45 minutes for Nigeria and Ghana. And I have one strong belief when it comes to football: if you cannot win it, don't lose it.
Yes.
If you cannot win it, don't lose it.
Yes, that's very true. We can't afford to lose. If we can't win, I better go. Don't lose it. Anyway, so that's how it's going down. The 2 minutes at a time. One is already running down, as you know. And in any moment from now, of course, the referee should signal that it is half time. Yes, the referee should signal that it is half time. I asked a question earlier. I'm not sure I also asked you directly. I spoke to Udeze and VQ. So we've seen heads come together to just try to chat a way forward for the Ghanaian team. Let's do it this way. Tell this guy, blah, blah, blah. But it's just been a one voice standing.
Well,
we've not really seen much from his guys.
Yeah, well, we've seen a little of Emmanuel Amonike. But then remember, in football, the manager most times does most of or majority of the talking. Football has some level of hierarchy, and managers tend to respect each other. In this case, when you have your manager or your boss, as it were, standing and then backing the instructions, you just sit back and then you watch. That has happened. But it has not happened constantly. I saw a little of Emmanuel Amonike. You can say the same of the Ghanaians.
Yeah, just to say, it is halftime, guys. If you're listening, it's halftime, so we'll wait for the second half. But you were saying, Tony?
Yeah, so I'm saying that for me, it's not a concern. I think what will concern me the most would be the eventual scoreline of this game. So far, so good. 45 minutes of sheer suspense has happened in Kumasi. The Ghanaians have not had it the way they would have wanted it. We've also not had it the way we would have wanted it. It was always going to be difficult to beat Ghana in Kumasi, but if you cannot beat them, don't lose them. I'm very, very sure what happened in 2001 can happen again. Manwe Sabi is a living testimony. We went to Ghana, played a goalless draw with Ghanaians, and when we came back to Port Harcourt, we beat them 3-0. Remember that year it was a World Cup qualifier for the Korea Japan. We sent them packing. Same way we sent Liberia packing. So if that replays itself, we can be rest assured that on home soil, whatever they have done today, we can triplicate. Baba Yara is 40,000. They can bring people from the satellite towns in Abuja, fill the Abuja stadium. 60,000.
Yes,
60,000 people behind the Super Eagles.
Yes.
Then go hear them. All they need to be doing on that day is just singing Ghana must go. Ghana must go.
That is it. But you're right. That is all.
See the cheerleader here.
You don't finish.
No, please, they should add it down. Go down. They can't go anywhere. They must go down.
You know, I said earlier. I said, I talk and say,
Papayara don't reach Abuja.
I give kudos to our players, Tony. With that kind of fans, still yet, with the kind of fans we gonna carry come stadium today, still yet they hold their ground. You know, easy at all. You know, easy to play against. To play against your, you play against you day away, and you play against fans whether they support you at all. You know, easy. In this African football, you know, easy. So for me, just like you said, our return leg for Abuja,
go full the stadium. All the satellite towns.
If our stadium full.
I also really want us to put in the work and not leave it for the return.
No.
If it works out tonight, let's make it count.
Yeah, Victor, the way the game they go, this game is a very difficult game.
My fear is if we concede one, we will concede another.
It's a very difficult game for this game.
But I'm not seeing the management we are putting in to manage the game.
No. You know why you have to give kudos to the Super Eagles? Yeah. The way Ghana started this game, the way they played in the first 10 minutes, they were all over the place.
10-15 minutes.
Attacking Nigeria ceaselessly. We tried as much as possible to contain them. And in all of the first 45 minutes, with all their onslaught, home support, they only registered one shot on target, and it was from distance, from outside the area.
I think what they were basically trying to do was to unsettle us and make us, give away those balls that would trigger them to danger zones.
Normally
that style of play is not sustainable.
Normally, when you stay home with your crowd, you must push first 10-15 minutes.
Energy,
That's why I see Egypt get goal. They gotta go
inside 4 minutes.
4 minutes, because then they
the African champions.
Yes, they're home, and they get their home crowd supporting them. So you must utilize that opportunity, that advantage. You must use them. So Ghana don't fail to do them first 10-15 minutes. So that's why the game they had them now. This game will end for draw. Last. If we don't beat them, we end for draw. They will not beat us. They don't go beat us.
I just want us to manage it better, and we have had guys to put them under pressure, but we should create better threats. We should create better threats. Chukwueze, for me, for a while now, I think he's not been that man who has 90 minutes in him. I don't know what the problem is. He has to find it himself. He's a professional footballer. I've not been in a situation where I've been a coach before and I'll try to guide you to. But I know Unai Emery is a very patient coach. If you performed last season and you suffered injuries and now Unai Emery is no longer patient with you to start games, the moment they bought Arnold Danjuma, a few people actually expressed a bit of pessimism about Chukwueze's chances, to say that with a guy like this who can play centrally and go to the flanks, there might be problems for Chukwueze. And then Yerem Pino is also doing very well at the moment, and he's a young star. He's a Spanish player. Chukwueze has got to respond somehow. So I think in the second 45, let's hope that our guys will be able to, look for a way to get back into this game.
We stressed the names of Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Simon. I've also not seen enough
Kelechi
Iheanacho in this game. So we have question marks around Moses Simon, question marks around Chukwueze, and even Kelechi Iheanacho. So maybe these are some areas the technical crew of Nigeria they want to reinforce.
Even the player where my eye day when I fear today, when surprised me today, don't even say this. Innocent Bunky.
Bunky has been very strong,
very well. I've also got to give it to Aribo.
Very well.
I think Aribo's done very well as well. And Zedu Sanusi, I'm not so sure what it is with him. With a bit of the composure. I am worried about what he offers on that front, and I hope he gets his acts together and give his best as far as this encounter is concerned. But 090-40,889, 090-41,889, yes, the numbers to call to be a part of it this evening on the show. It's Ghana nil, Nigeria nil, halftime. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Tony.
Yeah, welcome.
My name is Rosie.
Okay, let's hear you now.
That stadium where they use container doing for quarter, we must play inside them. For that Moses Simon, he's trying to do snake back 2 times. He failed to do it. Let him stop it. We are not here to dribble. We are here to score. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, let's try to keep it short. There isn't much time. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, welcome.
This is SPG calling you.
Okay, please go ahead.
I think Nigeria have all the chances to win this match. And I give kudos to this goalkeeper. I'm telling you, the guy is playing great. I'm telling you. I'm not expecting anything like this from him. But from what I'm saying, this guy is going to be one of the best keepers in Africa.
All right, thank you very much. Let's quickly take one more call and then we'll take a break. Hello. Yes, welcome. Yes, good evening.
About this our match, yeah. This is our front line. This is our three front line. That's the Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Chukwueze. They are not in that game at all. They are the problem of people are penetrators. They need to step up.
All right.
Coach need to talk to them. Let them step up their game.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, let's quickly pay the bills. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'll come back to take your calls. It's still your frequency of champions. We're giving you live coverage of the Ghana versus Nigeria World Cup playoffs. Stay tuned.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, the official radio partner of the Nigerian Football Federation. Always supporting our national teams.
This is not a drama, but it makes grown men cry. This is not the lottery, but it has fans jumping out their seats. No one made this story up, but it has the perfect storyline. And this is not just football. It is the UEFA Champions League. Cheers to the passion. Cheers to all fans. The UEFA Champions League is proudly sponsored by Heineken. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Someone gave me this script to read, but I'm JJ Okocha. I don't know how many words I must read in a minute. I play football, not Mr. Actor. I don't read scripts. I'm at my best when I feel this. That feeling? That's Betkin. Join us at betkin.com.
This is not just any rivalry. It's the rivalry other rivalries dream of being like. It's about pride, glory, and a ticket to the biggest football tournament. Are you ready?
It's fight to finish. Watch the Super Eagles and Black Stars of Ghana in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers on 25th March at 8:30 p.m. and 29th March at 6 p.m. on SuperSport. Get and stay connected today. DSTV, it's your moment.
There's no me without you. You made it happen. Yes, you did. And I just wanna say thank you for standing beside me all the way. I just want to say a shit. And we are here today because of you and you only. Africa's gateway to the world.
Access, more than banking. To discover the new Gould Earth, we found 100% malted barley for a crisp new taste. European select hops for a bold new aroma, and water, then brewed for extra 3 days for a rewarding experience. Every taste an adventure. The new Gouda, now crafted with passion. Also available in 44cl can and 45cl bottle. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18.
Drama in Italy has finished Udinese 0, Sampdoria 1. Fabio Quagliarella scoring a late winner. And in
football is for all. The Serie A is here on Brila FM 889.
Okay, boys. Operation Green Knight is a go. Mike, location?
Living room, all clear, boss.
Michael, handle extraction.
Roger that.
Kickoff is in 30, guys. So keep sharp and stay.
Honey?
Yes, baby.
Don't tell me you forgot the Heineken.
Cheers to all the fans of the UEFA Champions League. This message is proudly brought to you by Heineken, official sponsor of the UEFA Champions League. Heineken is not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
goal in the title race in Spain, and Celta Vigo have equalised at Barcelona. Santi Mina.
It's why this matadors fight. This is La Liga on Brila FM 889.
To discover the new Gouda, we found 100% malted barley for a crisp new taste. European select hops for a bold new aroma, and water, then brewed for extra 3 days for a rewarding experience. Every taste an adventure. The new Gouda, now crafted with passion. Also available in 44cl can and 45cl bottle. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18.
Drama in Italy has finished Udinese 0, Sampdoria 1. Fabio Quagliarella scoring a late winner, and in
Football is for all. The Serie A is here on Brila FM 889.
This is not a drama, but it makes grown men cry. This is not the lottery, but it has fans jumping out their seats. No one made this story up, but it has the perfect storyline. And this is not just football. It is the UEFA Champions League. Cheers to the passion. Cheers to all fans. The UEFA Champions League is proudly sponsored by Heineken. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
There's no me without you. You made it happen. Yes, you did. And I just wanna say thank you for standing beside me all the way. I just want to say a shit. And we are here today.
Because of you and you only. You're our universe.
Africa's gateway to the world.
Access, more than banking. To discover the new Gouda, we found 100% malted barley for a crisp new taste. European select hops for a bold new aroma, and water, then brewed for extra 3 days for a rewarding experience. Every taste an adventure. The new Gouda, now crafted with passion. Also available in 44cl can and 45cl bottle. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18.
Sports radio. What else could we call it?
Okay, back into it, counting down to the second 45 from the Babayara Stadium right there in Kumasi. And yes, it is goalless at halftime. Ghana nil, Nigeria nil. Ticket for the 2022 Qatar World Cup at stake, and the West African brothers are fighting for this one. Who gets it? Tonight is the first step to making that dream come true for the two countries. 09040,889, 09040,889. We'll take your thoughts about the first 45 minutes before we go serve you the second 45. Stay with us. And we take in your thoughts right here, right now. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
Welcome.
Yeah. Obinna from Onitsha.
Okay, Obinna, let's hear you.
Man West Abi.
Go on and make your contributions. Hello? Go on.
Okay, but yeah, this match this night between Nigeria and the Ghana. We will be Ghana at this country there. They put a make Ghana win night.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, this is Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, welcome.
Good evening. This is fantastic setup.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good project.
Mm.
All of them, the principal,
Yeah, you know, interesting. Very, very interesting. I wish we despite the African whatever, you can see. Well, I think when you come back in second half, you need an objective and show somebody to drive that central message forward. So that those defenders and their attacking defensive midfielders, they will not be comfortable. I know we will do something. They never did that for that place before. It's a short term this time. For which to put that pressure for that 45 minutes. You know, every team has their own game plan. You understand? So I don't know the referee plan, but as it is, I might tell you that the top 10.
All right.
He has been doing well so far. Yeah. Well done.
Okay, thank you so much. Second 45, of course, started right there in Kumasi. Of course, it is still a goalless affair. And Ghana, of course, they have a corner kick situation, which the Nigerians have brought under control, averting any danger whatsoever. Let's go on to get more calls in. Hello there, good evening. Hello, good evening.
BFM.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, this is BFM.
Yes.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
This
What's your name? What's your name?
Tell us your name.
My name is Joseph.
Okay, Joseph.
My
welcome.
name is Joseph. Yeah, we are happy as our boys are doing. But I know that, like, what if I did the talk that time? When they call Kano 2 times ago play ball, Grant full Kano, but see yet they allow Angola to defeat them. So
that game ended in a draw. Angola did not defeat Nigeria in Kano.
I'm not saying a draw, but as Kano did that, even when I did for that video that day, they make me very.
Nah, because of you. Nah, because of you, they draw that match. We won't play Ghana for Abuja. No go. No go.
Not because of me, or for not the old crowd when we get that crowd.
You know, crowd. The crowd not rich.
The crowd, no. Before 2 o'clock, every stadium don't full. Even Angola fans will not allow the entire stadium that day. But what are you now saying?
Talk positive now. Which one will they call? Tell us of what happened in 2006.
I pray Nigeria win match today. Let them win. But let them move this Chukwueze.
Okay.
Let them chase that guy. Let them chase the guy. The guy not there for that match.
All right.
Okay, Manwe Sabi, the second half has kicked off. What kind of substitutions? Let's see if you can get into the head of your former coach, Austin Cerezo Eguavon. For me, I think in this game, bring Dennis, bring Lukman, remove, what's his name, Eheanacho. If remove Simon and remove Chukwueze. Remove them. They know they play anything for this game. They dribble.
We've not seen anything from
Simon. But then
Ghana
has started the second half on the front foot. In the space of 2-3 minutes, they've had back-to-back corner kicks, meaning that Ghana in this second half are turning the screw. Nigeria indeed defended the first corner kick smartly. Nigeria has defended the second Ghana corner kick smartly again. Francis Uzohomosa received some kudos, but so far so good. Ghana starting the second half the same way they started the first half. The first 10 minutes of the first half, they were all over Nigeria. And in the first few minutes of the second half, Ghana has been all over Nigeria. Maybe for some coaches, they wait until the 75th minute, the 70th minute to make substitutions. Manwe Sabi, if a substitution must happen right now, who should Eguavon remove?
For me, Anthony, if they won't sub anybody right now, I think Samuel Chukwueze for Ademola Lookman and Iheanacho, maybe for a player like I go still like a player like Gallo coming with the experience.
Okay.
In a game like this.
Okay.
Coming with the experience when he gets, make him bring him in, and now we need them now. That experience, we need them now for this game. So maybe sub like Iheanacho for Odion Gallo. Yes, to come in. And then later on, maybe you can also sub Simon for Dennis to also come in.
Simon for Dennis.
Yes,
okay.
and showcase himself. But we need a Gallo now for the game like this. We need a Gallo because he's experienced now. And also Ademola Lookman. Make we see him in the easy speed for Leicester. Now in African football, make it come as well. Come in now. Let us also say yes. This is African football. You also fit play the African football.
So Lookman for who?
Lookman for Chukwueze.
Chukwueze.
Yes,
all right.
Lookman for Chukwueze. Then he and a chop for Dion Gallo to come in also.
What about Simon? What about Simon? Simon's not playing.
Yes.
Simon, yes.
I mean, nothing.
Give Simon a little bit more time.
Really?
A little bit more time, yes. For me, a little bit more time. Maybe like another 20 minutes.
45 minutes was enough.
But I also want to find out, Maui, you played for the Super Eagles. When you have players like Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Simon who are dribbling too much and losing the ball, what is the reaction from the other teammates? You just spoil ball.
Yeah, you spoil ball for us, yes. But if you watch the game now, you will still say yes. Most of Simon Chukwueze's teammates, they more relaxed with them. Like during our playing days, even JJ Okocha, sometimes when he dribble like this, he lose the ball. First 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he dribble, lose the ball.
On another talk,
we go tell him. Come on, they release ball, no be your day. Straight, no be your day. Release ball, pressure the.
But it's pretty much the same thing with
that's
Simon.
what I'm saying. But the teammates, maybe they need to talk. They need to talk. You need to tell your teammates. If they dribble too much, tell them. If they dribble too much, if they lose the ball, tell them. Let them know. Yes, because when you lose the ball, the pressure they come on the defense.
Yes.
So you need to let him know. Say, if they lose the ball, if you lose the ball, try help us as well and mark. But that's football for you anyway. This football for you. But so far so good. We are doing well. We are doing well. I stand where I stand. What's come to worse? This game na full-time draw. Ghana no go beat us. Okay. You don't believe this is your
Are you sure?
This is your Do I'm very loud. I say Ghana no go beat us. Do your well.
I also want a bit of dynamism in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty much been the same from minute 1 to minute 50.
I want a bit of dynamism
51.
in this game, and
no
I haven't
changes.
seen much of it yet. So I expect that there would be at some point, but I don't really fault coaches who stick to what they want to do. But this is not a marathon where it is a league run for you to play 38 matches to show that your ideas were going to work eventually. This is a game over 2 legs. You've got to make what you want to do count as early as possible. And that's it. You don't have to create all the chances and play beautiful stuff and all the rest. I know we're in a generation where anything that is appealing to the eye keeps the short attention span much longer. But I'll take results over how we play and how we're able to keep possession and what we do with it. And I think also the little spark of creativity we would have had in this game, which is Aribo, the Ghanaians have actually been able to force him back to join Bonke, where it has looked like a flat line in front of the back four. They have to win the ball and then they can create almost immediately. I probably will be thinking of maybe something else I want to do as far as this game is concerned.
So what can Iguamoy do?
I'm thinking that a Frank Onyeka to allow Aribo the freedom. Take Iheanacho out. Frank Onyeka, allow Aribo the freedom. Now the beauty of Frank Onyeka is also that in situations where he is not the man sitting with the DM, he can join the attack beautifully. And that's why we saw a couple of goals from him in the Champions League and in the build-up to the Champions League they played some 2 seasons ago. So you probably want to experiment with that and see what will happen. But I also want to be careful because I'm not aware that our coaches have all of this information at their fingertips and they probably haven't also designed their training schemes to suit the strength of our players. So that could also be a problem. And I do not want to fall for all of that. So maybe they should just work with what they know. But at some point, I expect because we want urgency and we need guys who can also go to the flank and create danger in central zones, and Emmanuel Dennis will not be bad.
All right. Yes. So let's quickly get to hear from FJ. Don't forget you can reach us on 090400889, 090410889 is the number you can actually reach us on so that we can also get to hear from you. FJ, let's take a look at what Otto Addo has on his mind with how he's executed whatever plans it is with Black Stars. What do you think he's doing with his Black Stars?
Mostly when they have the ball, you see situations whereby Jordan Ayew runs the channels, EM Abdul Fattawi, Shaku. You also expect Afena Gyan to be out wide, but mostly when Afena Gyan is there, he makes sure that he's in that situation where he's in the middle of the park. When they also have the ball in transition, they're a very dangerous prospect, and that's the reason why they leave spaces in behind, and you're surprised that the Super Eagles have not exploited those spaces.
Let's pause that a bit. Tony has some updates.
The best opportunity of the match and the evening has fallen the way of Moses Daddy Simon. One-on-one with Wallacott, the goalkeeper of Ghana. He fired the ball and the keeper made an easy save when it was easier to score. But then that's to show you what Nigeria can do if they can punish the Ghanaians in midfield. The Ghanaians tried to play out from the back. We won the ball in midfield, and Kelechi Iheanacho was able to recycle the ball, passed it to Moses Daddy Simon, and he was free inside the area, but he could not score. Very, 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 very close shave for the Ghanaians. The biggest chance of the evening so far. Okay.
Biggest chance for Nigeria so far, but it's still fluffed. Anyway, let's hear you. FJ, you were explaining the strategies of Otto.
Yes, quick one, Sports Amazon. I bet all my money on it that if that was Emmanuel Dennis or Ademola Lookman, that was a goal.
Well, I can also tell you that reports from the match, there's activity on the Nigerian bench. Austin Eguavon is set to make 2 quick-fire substitutions. He's just waiting for the next break in play, and players indeed would come on for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So far, it is 57 minutes on the clock. Goalless between Nigeria and Ghana, and elsewhere in the World Cup qualifiers across Africa, Egypt still lead Senegal by a lone goal.
All right. Yes, indeed. And of course, you can join in on this. You can actually join us up. And of course, so far, so good. It is 56 minutes already gone in the game. And we'll give you updates pretty soon. I think the play has actually stopped, Tony.
Yes, play has stopped. Of course, I told you about the activity ongoing in the bench of Nigeria. Also, there is a player needing medical attention as far as Nigeria is concerned. I think the handlers are about to use the opportunity to make the substitutions. And once they do that, Frank Onyeka would come on, and Emmanuel Dennis would also come on. Those are the players indeed wanting to come on. That could also mean that Austin Eguavon wants to strengthen our midfield, like Victor alluded the other time. Emmanuel Dennis could come on for any of the wingers, Chukwueze or Moses Simon, and of course Frank Onyeka could also come on for either Joe Aribo or come on for Kelechi Iheanacho. But so far so good. Play has stopped. Medical attention is ongoing, and a Nigerian player is receiving the attention of the medics while Austin Eguavon dishes out instructions to the players and the substitutes about to come on.
All right, so that's the situation report for this game between Ghana and Nigeria. And of course, don't forget, you can actually reach us right now. A few changes that could potentially change things for Nigeria. And of course, just like Tony was just, you want to say something?
Yeah, the substitutions have been made. Moses Daddy Simon has made way for Emmanuel Dennis. And of course, Joe Aribo has also made way for the man called Frank Onyeka. So 2 substitutions have come the way of Nigeria. Maybe that will give the midfield and the attack some impetus.
How wise is it taking out Aribo?
I think it's a situation of trying to play 2 strikers. Iheanacho moves into the box now. It's a 4-4-2 now. Iheanacho gets into the box, and let's see how he would react to the knockdowns that could come from Osimhen. But I don't know if the instruction from the coach towards Chukwueze will be to hit the crosses in and see what we get out of those situations. I think having a guy like Thomas Partey playing the advanced position, we should be looking at how to pick the passes and get things going for us. I wouldn't have taken out an Aribo, but it's still early days. Let's see what the coaches are thinking differently.
As a matter of fact, it is Samuel Chukwueze, not Moses Simon, who made way for Emmanuel Dennis. So it is Emmanuel Dennis and Frank Onyeka replacing Joe Aribo and Samuel Chukwueze. Samuel Chukwueze was not playing well. Moses Simon was also not playing well. I'm surprised that Iheanacho is still on the field of play. He was also not playing well.
Well, whatever reason that might be, just a couple of minutes ago, you had Manwe Sabi who said, give him more time, give Moses Simon more time. Maybe.
No, I'm not giving him
I'm tired.
I'm sorry to say. Manwe Sabi is the one who's played at the highest level.
I quite agree with that.
He has played at the highest level, and yes, he was someone I looked up to when I wanted to be a professional football. But for this game, Moses at the time have to miss it.
You know why I say give Moses more time? Because Moses, he hold on to ball. He's a kind of player who can change the game at any time. So you want to give him more time and see what if he get to do later on. Just like Victor said. For me, He not know the game. He not know the game. But look, we see the watch again. We see how the game.
Okay, all right. Yes, Vicky has got updates for us.
Yes, a player has been stretched off as far as this encounter is concerned, and we would bring you updates on that one. But the quick replacements in this game, what purpose it will serve, of course, we'll be looking at knowing it because, yes, Emmanuel Dennis is on now, and Frank Onyeka is also on, and that, of course, it is what we have at this point in time. Still serving you the action right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Yes, Sports Radio Brila FM, where it is going down. We're linking up with Ghana. Yes, we're going all the way to Kumasi at this point in time to get a further updates. We'll be right back with more. Yinka is standing by.
Yinka, are you there? Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, and well, 15 minutes into the second half of this game, 1 hour of football play. It is Ghana to Nigeria 0. The other substance as well. Arrivas this Bankoyeta in the space. This particular encounter, and a number of here. About 6 times, 3 already. The last 7 minutes. Down on the top, for them to fight for the next time. Launch at the end of this particular because here, I jump off as well. And that's the sufficient state for the time. And well, rest of the there to the Nigerian stand, attending the player question. So, is the man down to the made place at this time. 1 hour, probably, Nigeria just score, but quite good for the chance to score. So, what I thought we saw, for the second of our working this, apparently, and equally very fast. I think the second half has been looking at the two things. Ghana have some, dangerous. Nigerian team and Nigeria have done the same thing. The question of well, was the time of Sarafo? Yes. That was good, and the goalkeeper was super with that. Yes. I think then I said.
All right, I think we'll try to reconnect with you, Yinka. We can't really hear you, but I think it's the network, so we'll try to reconnect with you. But thank you so much, and of course, right there from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, that was Yinka Oyedele alongside Kofi Mensah, and just giving us some updates there.
Yeah. In between, Nigeria's made another substitution. Before we got across to Yinka, Innocent Bonke was stretched off. Innocent Bonke cannot continue, and in his place, Ogene Karo Etebo has come on to replace the man who does club football for Lorient in France. Ogene Karo Etebo, plays for Watford in England. That perhaps would have changed the complexion of Nigeria's gameplay. We've made so many substitutions that and the recent one was a first one. Innocent Bonke was having a good time, in the midfield.
I really can't help but say or think that we took off Aribo too early. If this happened just a few moments after his substitution and Innocent Bonke, sustained that injury and had to be stretched off, maybe a little more time, that would have still changed a lot of things. But yeah, well,
we just have to make do with the way things are right now. It's a very, very difficult game. But I don't know. All of this could have changed if Moses Simon had converted that sitter. It was a sitter.
That was a beautiful
the best chance of the game. But let's wait and see what happens.
Just find your angle in such a situation. I mean, Nicola Pepe had a tighter one than that earlier on, and he was able to convert it against France, and they lead 1-0 in that friendly game. Of course, they were leading at some point, and but really, I think they should keep going, keep giving their best as far as this game is concerned. They have been able to pretty much manage it, and the French game is now 1-1. Giroud, of course, put level for France, but they pretty much managed it, and I think the Ghanaians have actually thrown everything into this game to sort of show what they can do, and so far it hasn't worked for them in terms of they getting the goal and getting the advantage in terms of the lead in this game and trying to protect their lead and seeing how they can set up their play. But really, I just think that we've got to do better. We haven't exactly had spells of the game where we have dominated to show what we can do in this game, and it is typical try and error stuff that the Ghanaians are actually going for long rangers to see if they can get a goal in this encounter, not because the players who they have trusted with these situations are players who are very prolific. I mean, Jordan Ayew, you could go to Crystal Palace and try to find out the last time he got on the scorer sheet, but he's about the only guy they can trust in a situation like this. And I know that coming to Nigeria also, they will have the likes of Jeffrey Schlupp and all of these other guys to make sure it is tighter at the back. But reason I really think we have the resources to make them pay for this and make it happen as far as this encounter is concerned. They're giving away too many chances in the right area where Simon Moses had that chance and was unable to convert it. I think that's another place we can pick them out, but really it will depend on how we're able to convert our chances in terms of quick switch of play from a crowded situation to a place where we can run through at their goal and make something happen for us. I think our sense of urgency also overall in this encounter hasn't been fantastic, and really we have got to do something different from what we have been doing to make it count for us. But really, I think the game management in terms of the substitutions that they have made, Frank Onyeka is a guy who's going to trouble them, and he's already earned a free kick outside the box of the Ghanaians. So I think that was the guy I was really pushing for, because I think in situations where they were trying to do the build-up play, there was a man who was always outside the box who leads the attack outside the box, and Kelechi Iheanacho wasn't particularly pressing that guy to make sure he gets anything off him. So those press triggers that we had, we didn't particularly use them. Who knows, maybe Frank might just offer us something different in this game.
All right, the game continues. 67 minutes already gone at the moment in the game between Ghana versus Nigeria. Yes, and like we've told you, a couple of changes have actually been done in this encounter. Yes, a couple of changes have already been done, and of course both sides are looking to actually press on to draw the first blood. It's a tough encounter, rather cagey. Both teams are really trying to give their very all in this encounter. Yes, it is 47 minutes going on 67 minutes going on 68 minutes right there in the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi. That is exactly how things are going. Just to give you a little more, a yellow card was actually issued not long ago to Jiku for rough handling. So a yellow card was actually given to Jiku right there, and that was actually in the 62nd minutes. And of course, we told you earlier on, in case you missed out on it, that Onyeka actually came right in for Joe Aribo. We also told you that Moses Simon was actually brought right in. Emmanuel Dennis was actually brought right into in this encounter. 68 minutes going on 69. So far so good. Oh, what a derby this is, and it's tough on both ends. Yes, the Ghanaians are seeing Nigeria as super tough, and Nigeria is also seeing the Ghanaians as super tough. That is how it is going so far so good. Let me just quickly get to hear from Manuel Sabi. Yes, so far in this second half, what is that thing that is extra from the Nigerian team?
Anyway, okay, for me, I think Egwavo don't make some changes, and also the changes for me is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. The team still remain the same, and also the changes also add value. If you ask me, but I still expect a player to come in, a player like Ademola Lookman. I expect the young man to come in. The Moku see him, Moku feel him right now. This is the time to feel Ademola Lookman and see what if he give us. I think so far so good. I think I will praise our boys, because to play for this kind of crowd, easy at all. So for me, tension there everywhere. Okay, if you ask me,
he there everywhere.
He there
for Ghana.
Tension, the whole
he there for
Nigeria. He there for Nigeria. He there everywhere. So for me, I still stand where I stand. Okay, this game, full-time draw.
Full-time draw.
This game.
That's what you. Well, that's what
for
you.
me. Yes, full-time draw. Then we will come home here
and
come finish the work. That here. From Abiola Stadium, Abuja, the work will finish there. But so far, so good. For me, now full-time draw. For me, good changes. I don't see Dennis. I don't see Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka na plus. Dennis too na plus. But I see they expect to see player like Odion Igalo.
So you expect Odion to? You said earlier that you expect Odion to come in for Iheanacho, but with the changes made now, you still think so?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Because yes, they can still make changes. For me, Iheanacho did this game at all.
Exactly. I was just coming to that. Not much from Iheanacho in this encounter. Is it because he's well marked alongside Osimhen? Osimhen too is well marked by the Ghanaians. Sometimes when he moves, he's got two men on him. Wherever he tries to move to.
Yes, Osimhen. For me, Osimhen is doing well. Why? Because he put pressure.
But he's finding a way
defense.
to.
Yes, he put pressure there. So if he don't hold the ball, he creates space for another of our player to go into the box and get hold of the ball.
This is what he's pretty used to in Italy.
Yes.
He's used to that.
Well.
He's used to being the max man.
Yeah, he's doing well. But for Iheanacho, we never really see the best of Iheanacho in terms of movement, in terms of holding the ball, in terms of putting pressure on the Ghanaian defense. We never really see the best of Iheanacho. So I think for me, it's not bad at all if you come out Iheanacho and bring in either Ademola Lookman or Odion Igalo to come in, and we'll see.
Okay, so we've gotten into the 71st minute. Manwe Sabi, Ifanyu Deze. What goes on once you are entering that 70th minute mark? Because at the moment it's 71 minutes going on 72. So what gets into the mind of the players and also the coaches, at this point in time, and knowing that you've got less than 30 minutes left, pretty much?
Yes, if you ask me, I'll say yes. Pressure go on the Ghanaian team. Why? Because now they look time they go. They won't get a goal. At least they want to score a goal, get a goal. And for our own team, will be the away team, Nigerians. I think for the Super Eagles, they will try as much as they can to also do it in. As they attack, they try to defend, not to concede as well. So for me, this time now, 72 minutes. This is the time where both teams they try see how they want to manage themselves. Ghanaian won't score. Super Eagles also they want to score, but at the same time they won't manage. Make sure they don't concede a goal at the same time. Very difficult time like this. But if you ask me, I think so far so good. Like I said before, I think our team they do well. They are doing pretty well, trying to manage the game, which is very, 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 very important. When the Ghanaians put pressure on our Super Eagles team, they also put pressure on the Ghanaian team. Try to make sure yes, they balance the equation, which is very, very, very important. So for me, our team they try. If you ask me, okay, our team they try because see, easy to play with this kind of crowd. See, the stadium not quiet. You see, they are quiet now. Why? Because they still say yes. Maybe I say this match, we don't go win this game. Yes, we Ghanaians will not go win this game. That's what they are saying now. Changes again.
Well, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have effected another change. Moses Daddy Simon has made way for Ademola Lookman. This is officially Ademola Lookman's first game for Nigeria. He comes on. Moses Daddy Simon has been very, very ineffective in this game. Nigeria has made 4 substitutions, and in fact, Nigeria is about to make a 5th substitution in this encounter. Ghana still not made any substitutions as yet. But so far,
Tony, the substitutions are coming back to back. What's going on? What do you think is going on in the mind of the coach?
I think he feels strongly that Nigeria is not playing too well. And it looks like the earlier substitutions have not really affected the game so much. And that's why he's made 5. Calvin Bassey is the latest entrant. Calvin Bassey is making his debut for Nigeria. He's replaced Zaidu Sunusi. And of course, it is Ademola Lookman replacing Moses Daddy Simon. Maybe that chance is still playing in the head of Austin Eguavoen. The best chance of this game fell to Moses Daddy Simon, and he could not bury it. Jojo Walcott plays for Swindon Town after all. That's in the 4th year of English football. And then you did not make the goalkeeper work. It was a very, very easy save for the goalkeeper. But let's see what these fresh legs can do for the Super Eagles. 5 changes so far for Nigeria. Let's hope that they can count.
Okay. All right then. Yes, indeed. The game is getting hotter, and we told you a lot of substitutions. It is 75 minutes already gone in the encounter between Ghana and Nigeria. 75 minutes. This is what we're talking about. Just effect those changes, make a few.
We've made 5 changes in 75 minutes.
And of course, I'm sure that just like Tony has said, these changes, well, the coach wants to make sure that something starts
Ghana
working.
yet to make a single change.
substitution.
Perhaps the Ghanaians are conserving their energy. Maybe in the last 10 minutes that they would go for it. But so far, we've made 5 changes, meaning that if there are any injuries now, of course, yes, it looks like Nigeria has won a penalty. VAR indeed would be coming to use at this point in time. The Ghanaians are protesting, and they are protesting vehemently, but looks like the referee indeed will be blowing for a penalty. Guess what? It was a combination of Calvin Ogadekare Tebo winning the penalty for Nigeria. Let's see what VAR will say or what VAR will do. But so far, it is a penalty for Nigeria. And guess what, Oge? The referee has indicated, the Ghanaians have continued to protest. The referee's first decision was to signal for a penalty. But because of the protestations of the Ghanaians, he's going to check the field monitor to confirm indeed if indeed it's a penalty. So Nigerians, keep your fingers crossed. The referee is going to consult the field monitor. The field monitor to see if indeed he's made an error, an obvious error. And VAR, that's the reason why VAR was installed in this stadium. Of course, the referee has checked it, and the referee says it is not a penalty. That's why VAR. And of course, the man who thought he had forced the penalty for Nigeria, Ogadekare Tebo, protested to the referee, and in doing so, he's picked up a yellow card. So the referee has.
But the decision is bad. If he's blowing that there was a foul on the player in the Ghanaian box, then it wasn't Etebo who fouled the player. It was Kelechi Iheanacho.
No, that's not even Etebo was protesting. They give a yellow card because of protest.
Etebo was booked because of his protestations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Protestation. So if we had the penalty, would he have booked him for the same thing? I don't understand.
The protestations came after the VAR
review. After the check.
He's not the captain. So when you're not the captain, you go there very careful when you go to the left.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't destabilize the players. Okay.
Well, let's see how it goes.
77 minutes going.
We have our tails
78.
up as far as this encounter is concerned, and I think we have a chance at it now. Demola Lukman is on, and Calvin Bass is on. I think Zaidu Sanusi at some point had given everything he could, and let's see what these new guys are going to inject into this game and the advantage it gives us as far as this encounter is concerned. The Ghanaians are also looking at making substitutions. Fatal Daudu, of course, is coming off now for someone else, of course, who would slot into this game and see what he could offer the home side in this game.
Usman Bukhari.
And yes, they have a man, of course, who's
Usman Bukhari.
Yes, Usman Bukhari. Yes, he plays in the same club as Simon Moses, and let's see what he does. I think he's he's a decent player. Usman Bukhari, he's a decent player, but. What they will try to do with him is what he brings in midfield, because even for nonce, he's not a first choice starter compared to our man who's also there, and but generally I think I want to look at the game in a broad perspective and give credit to the guys how they have been able to and I like the way the coaches have responded. I think we were talking backstage, FJ and I, and we said the amount of response that we've seen is a collection of the coaches putting heads together and making things happen, and FG of course is going to give us a stats on this as far as 80 minutes into this game is concerned.
All right, let's get some stats from FJ.
The Super Eagles is still suffering in Kumasi.
What is your own with suffer?
Oh yeah, because
what is your own with suffer, FG?
Let me use them.
Give us stats. Leave suffering.
Which suffer are you talking about? Is there not suffering? Which one is suffer?
He started. Give us stats. Make it come up.
Which one be all the suffer? Yes, Ghana is suffering. What do you mean? It's like you like sufferhead.
By suffering, I mean we have 44% possession. That's what Super Eagles are doing. It's not bad. 44% possession for the Super Eagles, 56% for Ghana. Ghana have had 7 goal attempts. Nigeria have had 1 goal attempt as well, and that's the only shot on goal as well. 3 shots for Ghana on goal, 4 shots off goal for Ghana, 1 shot off goal for Nigeria. In terms of free kicks, 15 for Ghana, 9 for Nigeria, 9 corner kicks for Ghana, 2 for Nigeria, 3 goalkeeper saves for Nigeria, none for Ghana. And in terms of yellow cards, split 1 apiece for both teams. Alexander Jiku and Ogenekaro Etebo, the recipients of those bookings. Ghana have had 91 attacks to Nigeria's 85. 78 dangerous attacks to Nigeria's 46 as well. But the most important thing, Sports Amazon, Manbury Sabi, and of course, Radio's anchor and VQ the Volcano, is the game is still goalless after 80 minutes.
It's a tough one.
Yes.
See, they are suffering too. Forget all this thing.
no,
Ghana is suffering.
No, obviously.
You
But,
understand?
the thing is, it's not bad because all the teams that have won today, they've had less than, they've had about 44%, 45% possession. So it's about taking the chances.
You know the truth. Pressure day on the Black Stars of Ghana than the Super Eagles.
Yeah.
Why? Because they are home.
Yeah.
They are playing home.
In front of their fans.
In front of their fans.
They're about
the
to
pressure
break
is
their
more on them.
hearts.
Yes, exactly.
But Maui Sabi, how does it now, if you go away, you play goalless in the first leg, what does it do in terms of the psychology and the morale it gives you going into the second leg at home?
What are you saying, FG?
I haven't kept a clean sheet as well.
What are you talking about? What are you saying, FJ?
No, but I think it gives an absolutely great morale. I'll tell you what, going into that game, the way the Ghanaians made it seem like that was a fortress, they will finish us, they will do this, they will do that, and then we went there. What are they doing? Have they scored?
You know the thing.
Have they scored?
Second leg.
So this is good.
If you get a draw here, Ghana said they don't say yes, you don't finish. They know say there's no way they will come Nigeria here, come get draw or beat us. They know. They know you know go happen. They know. So forget. If we get a draw, it's like a win for us. And Ghana will be sober. Why? They go feel saying no. We don't lose this ticket. They know. So the best thing is that we don't win, we get a draw, come home here and get the job done. Simple as ABC.
All right, 82 minutes already gone in the encounter, and of course, still nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed in this game. Just a few changes from the both sides, of course. Just bringing in players and taking out a couple of players. But it is 82 minutes already gone in the encounter. We are getting close to full time, and still 0-0. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Yes, we gave you the stats and how it's looking. Of course, the Ghanaians have a better ball possession, and of course, Nigeria has lesser possession of the ball. However, it is still 0-0. What counts is who scores the goal, and so far, not one goal has been seen so far. Tony.
Yes, the Ghanaians have made another substitution. Their danger man from St. Pauli in Germany. He's a free kick specialist. Before now, the Ghanaians told us that he was a major doubt for this game. He's come on. I'm talking about, his name is...
Daniel Kofi.
Yes, Daniel Kofi Kere. That's his name. And... yes, the Ghanaians are looking at the possibility of making things happen. But so far, so good. Okay. It's no goals for the Ghanaian national team and no goals for the Super Eagles. Nearly moments here and there, but nearly can definitely not kill a bird. We're 84 minutes into this game. So in another 6 minutes, we'd have seen normal time. And we'll be waiting for additional time. In Egypt, they still lead Senegal. Egypt leads Senegal by a lone goal. I don't know if this is a scoreline that would gladden the Senegalese, but so far so good. The Egyptians, of course, they're in front. Ghana, Nigeria, 84 minutes. No goals for the Ghanaians and no goals for the Super Eagles. In terms of yellow cards, Jiku got a yellow card, and of course Ogene Karo Etebo got a yellow card. Call it unsportsmanlike conduct. He made so much protestations and he got booked. Kere has come on for Ghana. Bukari also come on for Ghana. Fatau out, and Afena Jian, the man who came from Roma, is also out. So 5 substitutions for Nigeria, 2 substitutions for the Ghanaians. No goals to report so far. Chances have been few and fine between for both sides. When you look at the shots on target, there's been 1 shot on target for Nigeria and 2 shots on target for the Ghana Black Stars. So both goalkeepers have not had much to do. In fact, 2 shots on target for Nigeria and 2 shots on target for the Ghanaians. Okay.
Yes, and is equally matched. It's a KG affair. It's a tough one, just like we all expected it to be, and that is exactly what it is tonight, right there at the Brila Sports Stadium in Kumasi. Just earlier on, remember that Tifa Hindeze made a joke and said, well, it seems as though the stadium is quiet. They never expire it. Anyway, no problem. We're already counting down the minutes because soon enough it will be full time.
86 minutes,
86 minutes on the clock. Yes.
Nigeria, Ghana, goalless inside the Brila Stadium in Kumasi.
Yes. Not one net has actually shaken from a goal. So far so good. Both teams are really trying to see who gets to score in this last few minutes left in the encounter, but if that will happen, I guess we would have to wait to see, because so far so good. Both teams have struggled thus far in the past 86 minutes. That's the situation right there in Kumasi. I don't know if the whole of Kumasi outside the stadium is quiet, but it's all good. We're getting close to full time. And of course, just like Tony had said, few substitutions made by Ghana, two of them and five from Nigeria. So that's how it is at the moment. So Ghana still have few chance of making a few substitutions in this last minute. I'm sure they are delaying it so that they can buy some time, going before. Maybe they're delaying that towards the last few minutes of the game, so that at least that would help them gain more time for added time. But it's all good. That is how things are going right now. 86 minutes going on 87 right now at the Brila Stadium. When it is almost time for full time, when you get and people are screaming, and even from the bench they're telling you, time don't they reach, we don't reach full time. How is the player feeling? Who is on the field of play? Is there a sense of urgency? Do you feel a little pressured to just deliver, especially when the game is the way it is now, 0-0?
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. This time now, it's 7 minutes, it's 8 minutes. This is not time for pressure for both sides.
Wow.
Yes, Ghanaians, they are home. Black Stars of Ghana, they are home. Pressure there on them to make sure they score a goal. Super Eagles of Nigeria, pressure there on them, make sure concede a goal.
And this is when things can go bad.
Now, very bad. Now, this is the time. So now both teams, they try to be very careful at this time. Very, very careful. Ghana no one concede, Nigeria no one concede. So now you go see players temper, they rise this time. I hope this one will go enter. They will need to try and make sure yes, we defend and make sure yes, we not take a goal this 9 minutes. So for me, I think our players don't do well. They've done really well. Easier thought to go away and try and manage a game, try and make sure yes, if you win the game, you try as much as you can to get it draw. Easy. I've done this before with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I remember 2001, I went to Ghana, I picked a draw, same draw. 0-0. They still World Cup qualifier at Japan Korea 2002. Then we came back home here in Port Harcourt. Then we knocked Ghana 3-0. And I know since it will still be a game. That's how it will be again.
Yes, it must be like that. They must chop.
So you just try to manage the game, make sure end goalless. Very simple as I don't predict this thing from day one. If I don't know if AJ is here. I don't predict and say this goal.
So you predicted that it was going to be a draw in Kumasi.
Yes, MJ is here from day one.
Yeah.
From day one.
And then we'll come back and finish them.
The job. Very simple as ABCD. Okay.
All right, we're getting close to food time, my people. Yes, it is 89 minutes going on 90 minutes. Soon enough, of course, there'll be a bit of added time. Hopefully, it will be like the 11 minutes we saw in Cameroon. I don't know where we say having 11 minutes added time, but please, hopefully none of that, hopefully none of that in Kumasi. But of course, it is still 0-0 right now between the two teams. And like Manwe Sabi, Ifeanyi Udeze said, this is when the pressure is on, and you can pretty much feel that from both sides, the Ghanaian team and also the Nigerian team. Anything can happen at this point. But of course, I need to ask you though, I need to ask you, let me bring you back. How has Uzoho fared in this game?
Uzoho has been very brilliant in this game. Very, very brilliant. Very calculative, you know. For me, Uzoho, when I see, for Russia, 2018, like different Uzoho they see today.
How so different?
Full of confidence.
Okay.
You know, they panic. No panic. Full of confidence. If he's going for the ball, ball, he's going for the area ball with full strength. You know, go back to 2018, Russia, 2018. You know, area ball, they panic. If you go, he didn't even touch ball. But look at Uzoho now. If you go for ball, he make sure say yes. Either he hold the ball or he punch the ball out. But mostly, he they hold the ball, they grip the ball. You know. So for me, there's a lot of improvements where Uzoho they don't improve a lot. I like this. You know why? Now, Okoye no day. He get flu. He no keep. Uzoho get the opportunity now keep. Uzoho now don't clear some doubts. Uzoho now a lot of people now go say that Uzoho wants. Now Uzoho wants, which means Maduko Okoye now need to fight again to do what?
4 minutes. 4 minutes at a time, guys. Sorry, Udeze. I had to bring that in. 4 minutes at a time, and the time has already started counting down. Okay, a few seconds in, few seconds down from the 4 minutes. Okay, so just to keep you informed with that. FJ, there's a bit of update from Ghana.
Yes, there's been a substitution. Jordan Ayew's midway in the dying embers of extra time has been replaced by Kwasi Ochre right in this particular one. It is still goalless. The substitution perhaps like for like as Ghana look to see out the game. There's a lot of Ghanaian stardust in the particular encounter. Afena Jean, all the attackers have now been taking off. All Ghana's changes were attacking substitutions. They took off all their attackers today. Fatau, Afena Jean and Ayew, the three that started today, have all been substituted, replaced by Ochre right, Bukari and Tre as well. So those are the three players who come on in their place. A sort of a return to maybe the resolution that they would just take a goalless draw. I think that's what Ghana have done. They
full-time draw. I told you.
They look like they're going to take the draw. They're going to take that result. They wanted to win, but the win is not coming, so they've decided to just settle for a draw.
Okay, so that's it. Going on just in a little moment, less than 2 minutes. Yes, the game will wrap up. The game, the final whistle will be blown, but of course, these are crucial moments that needs absolute concentration from both sides because anything can go wrong. Any mistake can result in anything that we do not want. So this is a very crucial moment right about now. So it's almost nearing the time when the final whistle will go off. It is still 0-0. It's a tough one for both teams, tough one for Nigeria, tough one for Ghana, and of course that is how it's going so far. So 3 minutes off the 4 minutes already played, and so it is seconds left. Yes, you can start to actually look at your clock or start to look at your wristwatches, because in the next few seconds the whistle will go off if anything doesn't happen in the next few seconds, which is highly unlikely. I mean, we've played more than 90 minutes and all of that, so let's see, let's follow up and see what happens. But yes, Ghana 0, Nigeria 0, a few seconds left on the clock. Both teams are still not tired, both teams are still pressing and trying to see if anything can happen in this few seconds that are left in the game. Of course, very soon we would be connecting with our man in Kumasi, our man who is right there at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi. Yes, Yinka Oyedele, so that we can get to hear from him.
Yeah,
yes,
Yinka, you can go.
All right, Yinka, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anthony. Nigerians out there, let's let you know it is Nigeria and the Ghanaian fans leaving the stadium now. It's full time. Match has ended. It ended Ghana Pakistan 0, Nigeria Super Eagles 0. So this game is not done. Far from over. It is just the first. The second leg is indeed where they go to football. Cool and strong, but fans gonna forget about the way to right. Ghanaian fans like after 90 minutes of practice. the cheers after that final whistle. When I Jordan Ayew sitting the entire 90 minutes of the game. 90 minutes or the time they were chanting, but they felt that Jordan was not, living up to the billing. Okay. And you and I will understand because Jordan is a player who just came from COVID. He joined the team trained just a day and he was put on field to play 90 minutes. I was not surprised seeing Coach Otuado had him so hard because for a player who is just coming from COVID in last 90 minutes, it means he has appreciated the efforts of the player. And so I understand the aspect of the fans as well because they feel fans have been out for anything that's on for Ghana sport. CBR was indeed employed for this purpose. The penalty, and as soon as the penalty was awarded, the champion had to turn on the referee to make use of CBR. That was about thought was to go. Well, from where I see, when the penalty was awarded, I thought the closest person was that the referee goes to the VAR to overturn the decision. My reason was that I saw a Nigerian player's leg pull the Ghana player down, and when he fell on the floor and grabbed the ball. So I felt what that was. If the referee has seen, he would have awarded him Ghana.
Okay. Network issues, and we'll try to reconnect. With you. Of course, I think we can quickly get to hear from Tijani Babangida, who, of course, we are going to be speaking with. We're going to be speaking with him right away, and of course, following up on the game that just wrapped up, Nigeria 0, Ghana 0. We have a former Nigerian international, Tijani Babangida. Welcome to Sports Radio Brila FM. How are you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Not bad at all. Yes. So what do you make of how Nigeria played Ghana in Kumasi?
Well, perfectly. I think that because of indecision of the referee or the VAR, that's why we didn't take our 3 point back to Nigeria, but it's clearly a penalty. That is clearly a penalty for Nigeria. But yeah, the VAR and the referee decided to deny us, but Nigeria played very well.
Nigeria played very well. Let's take a look at your views about some of the players. How did our midfield actually do against Ghana?
Well, the Ghanaians, they are, if you see, they control the first half most especially because they come more strongly. And they try to play from the defense and come into the midfield, which of course they took up the midfield. You can see that the first 15 minutes we are struggling to contain them, and we are just trying to take chance for a counter, to go in for it. And first half they really have it. Even the second 15 minutes they did much better, but the second half is where our midfield, they have to work very hard because to play this Ghana, you have to work very hard, and you can see that second half they are less more dangerous than in the first half.
What would you say the Ghanaian team did differently to make sure that they kind of caged Nigeria, and what would you say Nigeria also did to make sure that this game ended a stalemate?
Well, the Ghanaians, they come all out strongly, very, very strong. They come out to fight Nigerians. You can see in the first 15 to 30 minutes what they did. They were only fighting, and Nigeria had to contend them and try to get the ball and play it easily. And also at the same time, our attackers are watching to see the mistakes from the defense, which of course we have one or two occasions where you can see Osimhen or Victor or Moses got the chances, because there's a clear chance also for Moses that could have been the goal. So we are always waiting for their mistakes. When they come out, they play, you can see the defense. They play from the defense, and that is where their mistake sometimes comes, and that is when they pull the ball to that defender, and the defender fall down and hold the ball. So I think that Ecuador did very well.
Okay. All right. So going into the second leg, what would you advise the coaching crew to bear in mind to make sure that we get the tickets?
Ghana will not come out to play the way they play us here, and you can see that to me, every game is different, completely different. But
yes.
In paper, not only in paper, in what we saw today, Nigeria have an edge over Ghana, and I can assure you.
Yeah, but somehow we've been able to learn one thing or another about the Ghanaian team. So what can we use to exploit them?
The Ghanaians are not going to play the same game. You are going to see completely different games than the one you see in Kumasi. Because in Kumasi they come out all out to fight. Now it's Nigeria to fight them. They are going to contend us, and our players, I can assure you, it will be a completely different.
We have Ifeanyi Udeze right here.
How about my president? How about TJ? How about my president, my TJ? How about TJ? You know.
I owe you apology.
No,
We are brothers.
No, TJ. You know why I believe you. You know, I said it. I said this game going for draw for Ghana.
Yes, I told you it's a draw game.
Yeah, it's a draw game. You also said it. Yeah,
I have said it already. It's a draw game because I know what is going to happen. Even though we cannot predict such a game, it's very difficult to predict a game like this. But I know that the Ghanaians will come out, and Nigeria, I'm so surprised. I see our boys so calm, and we play them. I will wait for their mistake.
Yeah.
And that is it. And nobody can tell me that goal from Moses, okay, that's the lucky. The keeper is lucky to get the ball from Moses, the other one. But that penalty is 100% a penalty. No one can tell me. It's just an home advantage that has been denied us that penalty. I don't see any contact. You fall in and hold up. You
know what, TJ? You know what? I just want what you do 2001. Remember World Cup qualifier 2001, Japan, Korea against Ghana. We go there home. We play draw. We come Port Harcourt. Yes, I think was it the first goal, the second goal? Let me give you that assist. You scored the goal against Ghana.
That was my second goal. That was
second
the second goal of the game.
Beautiful.
And they come out for a corner kick, and where you hit the ball when the ball comes
straight to you. Yes.
Individual. And all I need to do is to hold the defender, try to make the ball bounce, because if it bounces, I know with my speed he can never go there.
He can never.
Exactly what happened. And I just overrun him, and the keeper come up, and I dribble the keeper again, and I score. So that day, World Cup qualifier that took Nigeria to 2002 World Cup was my 2 goals.
Yeah. So what you gonna do now? Our return leg. Make sure you do there. Let the players them know.
It will be the same story.
Let them know.
When they will play 0-0. So they are coming now to Abuja. They are going to lose 3-0.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Tijani Babangida. It's been a pleasure having you right here for the coverage of the game. Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you very much. And of course, soon enough, we will be speaking with the double doctor. Yes, we have to. You know, when he joined Ifeanyi earlier today, it was an interesting conversation. I listened all through. And of course, he said, this Ghana team, we can't give them 2-1. We can't even give them 3. Let's just dash them 1. And it was quite interesting. He made an analysis about each of the departments, the defense, the midfield, and they talked about the attack. And he said, we don't just even give them the midfield, but every other department, it has to be Nigeria. And I think that was pretty much what we saw too. That was pretty much the same thing. Yes, the truth is they have a better midfield, but we still were able to, hold our own in that midfield. The defense, we did better. Strikers, we did better, and all of that. So, we'll be speaking with a double doctor very soon. But of course, I still have to ask you, going into that next game, Tijani Babangida has said, well, it will be a completely different affair. It will be a completely different affair when we have the second leg. And of course, I think we have the double doctor. I'm just going to allow Tony go ahead with this one, with the double doctor, so we can also get to hear from him about this game that just got wrapped up, and we build up to the next game that is going to be happening on Tuesday. Don't sit.
Yes, indeed. We have the chairman and CEO, Brila Media, Double Dr. Larry Izamaje. A very good evening to you, and thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much, Tony.
Yes, Ifeanyi Udeze, who stopped Ghana in 2001, is also here. Ifeanyi Udeze, say hello.
Boss, actually for you, boss, it's too much.
Hey, my hand up.
Well, a very pulsating football match, Nigeria-Ghana, or Ghana-Nigeria. Let me put it rightly, in Kumasi. What lessons have we learned? In fact, let me start with, how would you summarize the first leg of this playoff?
Well, we saw a very determined Ghanaian side, followed by the fans, the 12th man.
And so they came all out, and our men were very disciplined. We played very tactical football, contained the pressure, and the 12th man kept urging the Ghanaians on. It was clear from start to finish that Coach Otto Addo did a good job making the boys very, very determined. Austin Eguavoin got it 100% today, although he should have done some changes earlier, but every change was perfect. If you check your phone, Tony, as early as the 15th minute of the match, I sent you a text screaming and saying, Chukwueze is not in this game. Sanusi is playing too lackadaisically, as if nothing is at stake. And the coaches must have seen that in their spirit and did the right changes. If you ask me, Tony, okay, Mawe Sabi, you will not play this game. If you now have to share points, we are leading in this two-legged battle. We have 51 points. They have 49. Sure. This is so because when you lose the opportunity, cropped, urged, helped by the 12th man, and you don't win, you lose the home advantage. When you come to the other territory, you will start on the back foot.
Yes. There was one major incident in the second half. The referee signaled for a penalty to Nigeria, but his assistants, in terms of the VAR, told him to come and check the field monitor, the on-field monitor. The referee did so, and he reversed his decision. Some have said, no, he got it wrong. What do you think? Did he get it right?
Well, I did not see what I want to call a foul there or an infringement. But again, you see, VAR is a man. And every man somehow has a price. Every man somehow supports somebody or something. And that is the way this has gone. I have just quoted a ref who did over 10 years in the top flight in Spain. He said all referees in Spain support either one club or the other. So this VAR handler today showed clearly that they wanted the Ghana jollof rice. They should give him double portion.
The Abuja National Stadium is bigger than the Kumasi Stadium. Where they boast of 40,000 plus, in Abuja we boast of 60,000 plus. What should we do as a country so that we can have indeed the 12th man? The Abuja Stadium is located in the outskirts of town. But then there are some satellite towns nearby. What can we be doing to have that stadium filled to capacity?
Number one, everybody entering that stadium should be holding the Nigerian flag. And everyone should know that this also involves the 12th man. You saw what the 12th man did. Well, when I keep saying 12th man, let me explain to those who do not know. I know most people know. The 12th man is the supporter. So you found at a stage, Tony, these boys went to war. They went to war and they were not defeated. For a very long time, I've not seen Nigeria in this kind of battle. And so when they come to Abuja, those who are selling tickets, check. If anybody says stairs instead of stars, you know that it's not a Nigerian. Everything should be thrown at them now. Very few Ghanaians should make it into that stadium. And we must drown them with our voices. We must let the Eagles know that we are truly backing them. This goes beyond those who are in camp now. Look, nationalism, patriotism, everything must come into play. Tony, forgive me if until Tuesday evening I get too patriotic. This is because the only passport I have is green. I don't know the color of yours. This is the time to throw everything we have behind the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They have done their bit by showing us today, going to the Lions Den. They call the Kumasi Stadium, the Babayara Stadium, the slaughterhouse of Ghana. They could not slaughter Nigeria. Oh, Uzoho, what a great day. Aribo, it is not a good drink. And the coaches, those who Who stayed behind, telling Eguavoy as he read matches, this is the man we think should go out now. Everyone deserves our praise. Yes, we have the points. We may not have the goals. They don't have the goals. Their heads are slightly bowed because now they are on the back foot. The pressure is on them to now come and win on our own home soil.
Yes,
certain things will never happen.
Yes, the double doctor, we also call you Kochi, and we need you to do something. Let's do SWOT analysis of the Ghana Black Stars. Can you give us their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, and their threats, looking at March the 29th? We want that to be a red letter day. The day indeed will send Ghana packing for good.
I don't think the Ghana you saw today will be this effective in Abuja, because they will be on the back foot, expecting that Nigeria will come all out and pour it on them. And that is what I expect. From what we have seen, because the Tuesday match is the final decider, I will suggest that we still rest Chukwueze. Because when you've had a bad game in the first leg, you go into the second leg afraid that you may have the same bad game. So let's start with the boys who finished and leave Chukwueze and Simon to think it out. Because the coaches of Ghana will expect we are going to start with them again. Again, in the midfield, let's not allow Thomas Partey a free role. Partey was so free today, he was joining the attack. We told the Nigerian team when we were doing analysis that Thomas Partey is best when he has a free role to join the attack. And so these we must follow. And in the second leg match, their keeper is not too experienced. Yes, he got the ball by Simon, right? But this time, once you see the 18-yard line, you must fire. You must fire.
In terms of substitution.
So if you ask again,
yes,
the strongest part for Ghana was the middle. The middle. And that was why Nottingham was overworked. That's also account of why Aribo got tired. It was not a tactical change. The boy was beginning to drop or being too crowded. Crafty player, wonderful player, the best for us in the first half. But you see, when you face so many people in the middle, you drain your energy level. And so that was what was beginning to affect him. But kudos to our coaches. They knew exactly what to do, who to remove, who to add there. I was very worried about Sanusi. This, for me, is one of his worst matches for Nigeria. One of his worst matches for Nigeria. And I strongly think that if he has to be played again, he has to raise his game. Good defense for Ghana. But the luck we have going into the second half, the guy who troubled us the most, that is Guy Afena.
Yes.
The guy Coach Mourinho bought a boot for.
Yes.
Got injured. I don't see him recovering 100% before the second leg match. And Jordan Ayew has just recovered. So you saw that he could not really shine like the Jordan of the past. So Jordan and Afena score lower marks than the midfielders of Ghana, and the replacement for Afena had no effect. So we don't expect that they will bother us so much in the second leg, but we must continue to put our legs on the pedal.
Austin Eguavoy was not afraid to make substitutions. In fact, he made 5 before Ghana responded. The Ghanaians did not make substitutions until the 79th minute mark. But as at that time, Eguavoy had made 5 substitutions for Nigeria. Did that have an effect in the way Nigeria ended the game?
Yeah, that comes under game management. It showed clearly that they were reading the game. Unlike the Ghanaian coach who had his assistant come to him, Eguavoy must have had a way of getting his feedback from his own assistants, because the substitutions were spot on. You wouldn't have allowed Chukwueze to finish this game. You would have told Simon to come out. Sanusi was almost sleeping. So you didn't need these 3 particularly. What really cost it was because these are known attackers, boys who take the ball forward. And so when the Ghanaians put us on the back foot, they saw themselves coming into the middle to support Aribo, to support Bonke. And then each time they then got the ball, the transition, having to rewire their brains almost immediately was a problem. Because these are guys who are clear wingers, who are not real midfielders. And so the transition was a problem for them because they saw themselves on the back foot having to block the midfield, having to join the midfield. And that was why it appeared that Osimhen was isolated in front. We thank God too, Osimhen was well managed because initially he was beginning to lose his cool, expecting referee's protection. You play to the whistle, and please let that message be passed on to him. Play to the whistle.
How does this team compare? Because on paper, this team looks stronger than the team who took to the Nations Cup. In terms of approach, how do you compare the side that played in the Nations Cup, picked 9 points, and then fell to Tunisia? And then the Ghana team, how do you compare? Milovan Rajabak was fired. We seen the Ghana team a bit enterprising from what we saw in the Nations Cup. Please compare and contrast.
Yes, these are boys who knew, talking about the Ghanaians, that if they did not do well, they were going to be roasted. They were going to be punished, perhaps stoned by their own fans who were dissatisfied by their play in Cameroon. So that alone caused them to do the extra bounce. So they did more than they normally could do. You could see that determination got to another level. And the coaches also worked really, really hard. I believe that the man behind everything they did today was just not Otto Addo, but Chris Hughton, who stayed behind and who kept pushing facts to these boys, things to these boys. And so now they have enjoyed the fact that they did not tell anybody about their players. We have seen their players. We know what each player can now do. For the Super Eagles of Nigeria, these boys have shown that indeed we have a better collection of players than the players we took to the Nations Cup. And their heart is in this. They hunger for this. And I'll be very surprised if Ghana does not fall. I don't even want to go that way. Tony, Ghana will fall on Tuesday.
Yes, hopefully Ghana will fall on Tuesday, but this will not be complete until I second guess you. Ghana have played a draw against Nigeria, against all odds. There was so much hype for this game. I'm sure they will go back to the drawing board. If you were to second guess the Ghanaians, what do you think will be their game plan, knowing that they have their back against the wall? There must be a game plan against Nigeria on Tuesday.
Ghana will not want to stay back because they need goals. So Ghana will come out playing almost what they played today. But because they will be playing on home soil, the fans who will rubbish them are back in Kumasi. They will not raise their game to this level. Mark my words. If we raise our game to the same level we did today, and we have the boys to do, one-on-one, Tony, we have the better team. We have the better team. Look at the Oyibo World today. That was perfect, impregnable. Look at the goalkeeper. If someone was like this in 2018, the World Cup, he would not be keeping where he's keeping now. So we have seen improvements. I know, strong on the ball, fast when he wants to use the pace. It was only Sanusi that didn't give us a good game. So it is just to work on the boys. And perhaps Sanusi did what he did because nobody was called to really struggle that position with him. That is why I always want players who will fight for shirts. Not that you just believe that this will be yours because you play the Champions League. At a stage, Tony, it was like rushing to Kumasi to tell the coaches, take this guy away. So the Ghanaians will try, but they will not be this determined. They are not playing at home. Our 12th man should make the noise. Ernesto Pompo, when we were junior reporters, told us that when you score, when a goal is scored, you are only reacting to an impulse. But when your team is down, when your team has not scored, and you are talking the way I'm talking, you are showing belief, you are urging the boys on, you are supporting. So I really want to see every Nigerian. This is not for the supporters club anymore. This is about Nigeria.
Have you, has it ever been this intense Nigeria has been to 6 World Cup finals before: 94, 98, 2002, 2010, 2014, and 2018. Has it ever been this intense, a World Cup qualifier, a final game to a World Cup?
Yes, in 1993, Nigeria-Algeria was very, very tough. And earlier today, the Algerians showed that kind of stuff. Because Abubakar, who was shining greatly for Cameroon, was so caged that his own coach lost confidence in him and replaced him. So that is the kind of thing that we have seen. It was real battle qualifying in 1993, thanks to Finidi George and what happened in Algeria. And so we qualified for the World Cup 1994. But that was when we had a team that was super. We were number 5 in the whole world. But again, these Ghanaians are boys who did not want the whole of Kumasi to descend on them. These are boys who did not want the Ghanaian FA to hammer them. These are boys who just got the glory of being invited to play against mighty Nigeria, and with a new coach, they all needed to do the extra bounce so that their names will remain in the reckoning of the coach. They cannot raise their game to this same level we saw today. They have lost the home advantage, and if, like we do in boxing, we have to award this team, talking about points, I will tell you, this is for Nigeria by unanimous decision. Nigeria leads 51-49, and it will be fully completed. Yeah, a knockout, so to speak, in Abuja.
Before I let you go, you've said so much about Seydou Sanusi to suggest that he was our weakest line in the defense. Calvin Bassey replaced Seydou Sanusi his very first game for Nigeria. Did you see enough to suggest to you that Calvin Bassey can start or should start on Tuesday?
Again, because it's not a natural. He's somebody who also plays on the right, who plays in the central defense. And again, it came at a time when the other Ghanaian players were tiring. So he had fresh energy. So if you ask me, in terms of experience, don't forget that this Seydou Sanusi is a guy who has even played against the great Ronaldo. Seydou Sanusi, all they just need to do is to sit him down and inflate him with some level of confidence that he did not carry to Kumasi. Maybe he was just having a bad day. But we thank God, wonderful cover by Struz Ekon, great cover by Leon Balogun. And when the coaches saw that it was getting too much, because the Ghanaians saw that was the weak thing. And if you followed consecutively, they shook us from that wing. And that was why Kevin Bassey had to be introduced. So if you ask me, talk to him a great deal, let him come out with his A game, start him again, and let Bassey keep watching. If he continues to make such mistakes, you leave him. You leave him.
Fantastic one. I want to thank you so much for breaking things down very, very nicely. The double doctor himself, Kochi himself, Dr. Larry Zamuje, Chairman, CEO, Brila Media.
Thank you very much, Tony. And again, I say hello.
Yes, he just stepped out briefly. But the double doctor,
Right.
thank you very, very much. Let's hope that on Tuesday, Nigeria would indeed finish the job against the Black Stars of Ghana. There you have it. It's all over in Kumasi, Ghana. Nigeria indeed holding our own, and hopefully on Tuesday in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, Ghana indeed would fall by the wayside. We've done it before. We stopped Ghana from reaching the World Cup finals in 2002, Korea, Japan. We might as well do it again, indeed, in 2022 when Qatar hosts the World Cup. Anthony Bekederemo is my name. Let's take your calls at this point in time. 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Ghana and Nigeria. First leg over. It is advantage Super Eagles of Nigeria. Hello, somebody.
Hello. Good evening.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Nigeria, no goal. Ghana, no goal. Next up is Abuja on Tuesday, the 29th of March.
Yeah, Tony, Double Doctor has broken it down. There is nothing else for me to add, but one thing.
Okay.
Tony, the penalty call, the referee was spot on. Let's not be too sentimental. We saw the VAR. They kicked the guy's leg and he fell. So initially I thought it was a wrong call, but from VAR it was spot on.
So VAR actually saved Ghana. If there was no VAR, we probably would have played a penalty.
Yeah, if there was no VAR, it would have been a penalty because the referee was assertive. He was so sure. And that is where experience comes in. Look at Partey. Partey was the one that rushed to him. Go and check your VAR. Go and check your VAR. So that's also what experience brings. So for me, fair play by the referees. It was not a penalty. On Osimhen, yes, I hear it was isolated, but it was falling and falling. I don't know why. So I know that will not happen in Abuja. So we need to deploy all tools to frustrate Ghana. See, there is no big brother. We should not do all this thing we used to do and we pamper teams. Everything we need to fair play to us, but we should frustrate them as much as possible. Make life difficult for them and end the match in the first half. Like Double Doctor said, the players that ended this match should start. Moses Simon and Chukwueze, they are losing it. They are not, I don't know why they've stopped being effective. So let us use these guys that start. Lukman on the left, Kelechi on the right, and between Osimhen and Dennis. So one of them can come in. I'm impressed with our midfield, and I'm impressed with Ekong. Ekong actually, though I don't usually like his game, but I think he saved the Balogun today. Balogun was not too much in the game, and I'm also impressed with Uzor. Even though I think we don't have good keepers, but I'm impressed with him today. At least for the shot he stopped, even though it was fired at him. So all the best, Tony. You guys did well today. Very well done, and good night.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. Still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, 88.9 Brila FM. We're still squeezing in your calls. Where are the Ghanaians? Where are the Ghanaians? And I said, I
want to talk about Kumasi being a fortress.
Slaughterhouse.
Like it was the reason I wished Simon Moses' goal entered. Like if he had scored that goal, all of that fortress talk. I saw the DIU. He was more apprehensive than me. Watching from Nigeria, following the game from
Ghana.
Nigeria.
Let me just drop this one here. Ghana, you've missed your opportunity.
Okay.
It's over. It's over.
Leave the planning of this match to me. I know where to bring people.
It's over. You people are shouting Babayara, Babayara, Babayara. Babayara is 40,000 plus. Abuja, you don't pay. Ghana Blacks are 60,000 plus.
It is almost the template of the Alliance Arena.
Yeah, Babayara.
Baba Wae.
Is it not Babayara now?
If you say Babayara, father of children, Baba Wae, Baba who?
Is it not Babayara now? Where are the Ghanaians? Where is Isaac? Joseph Osu. When are they call? Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tony, you know that is money.
I don't see morning. I don't see morning.
One of the things I expect to.
What do you expect?
I don't have to record this radio station since then. I'm winning.
It is easy.
Are you pumpy, boy?
Easy like that.
Now, wait. As we say the talk this, the way Ghana people say the talk, and I say we'll beat them. As we say the talk, we'll beat them. You understand?
But now two options, and now home and away now. So if you take advantage of your own, you don't still win now.
We go beat them when they come out. When they come out.
Those guys they really do well, shall them try.
Now where I want me to attack them.
The way Double Doctor talk, they should not use Samuel Chukwueze and the other guy that plays Moses Simon. They should not use this guy that they use for this second half. You understand? They really have energy to play the ball. But though that the goal did not come, they should just try to look at it every year. Ghana people just play every year. Make them see try come to support us. So yeah, our Nigeria people make them feel like that to everywhere just so that they just make them most of Ghana to not people to walk up. You understand? And my prayer with that, I see this small money because me and one of my guys too small in Kenya. They will give me like 1-0 for them. Me are not too much goal, sha. You understand? They make the just try score goal. There's not so much time just put up for me and my guy, sha.
What do you put?
I don't think Ghana will win Ghana for the stars not small 5.
Your money don't lost now. Now draw the play.
No shop on, I know well. I don't believe the guy they're not going to stay.
Okay.
I greet you, Tony.
We greet you too. Thank you so much. Your frequency of Champion Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Let's squeeze in a few more calls before we, maybe how many calls before we go?
Maybe 3 more before we wrap things up tonight as far as the show is concerned. Yes, if you are lucky, you will be among the 3. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Tony.
Good evening.
Good evening. Victor.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm fine, cool.
Okay, good to have you join us. What's your name?
My name is Suleiman.
Suleiman, we are waiting for the Ghanaians to call you. Are you a Ghanaian?
No, the Ghanaian.
They're not going to call now. Or they don't have credit. Nobody, none of them can. He can't come and call Nigeria. You say what?
Guys, you go to stubborn.
Yeah, he no call now. He no call now. He say black stairs. The black stairs. Okay. God have mercy upon us.
At the stadium. And one of the guys I was reporting about tickets at the stadium, so he spoke with some few fans, and that was on Wednesday. And one of the guys were like, they scammed us.
Yeah.
They scammed us because they told us that we were supposed to get the tickets and then we'll be able to watch the Black Stars. And they told us to now go to the app and watch the match. They scammed us. That's a scam.
Let's take one more call.
And then we can wrap things up tonight on the show. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Anthony.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Timothy Afam.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, please, sir, what I want to ask about this game
What's that?
is if Nigeria win play 1-1 draw with Ghana in Nigeria, how will it be? Who will qualify?
1-1 draw is not good enough. It doesn't favor Nigeria.
That's what I'm wondering why Nigeria. That's what I'm wondering why Nigeria did not even play a score draw.
Well, they tried and it didn't work.
Okay, well, let's pray with them doesn't score because the best is to hold them not to score. That's what we are praying.
All right.
Because if they score first, it will be another challenge. So let's pray they don't score first. It's only Vicky is there.
Yeah. Vicky is here. Anthony is here as well.
Vicky the Volcano.
Yeah,
Good
bro.
evening, sir.
Thank you, bro. Good evening.
Yeah. So we are all happy about it.
Yeah, we are. So we have to be.
Let's hope on Tuesday we'll score first and hold our own.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. You are
all
doing
right.
well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that one on the show this evening. Now, a lot of the way a lot of the guys talked about the show, most Ghanaians, for most of them, it was, this is not a slight against them, but it's a statement of fact. It was the fact that a lot of them said it was going to end 3-0. And the consistency with which they said it started feeling like there was an agreement somewhere for it to be 3-0. But then again, it is what it is, and it's full-time goal as it is, and the reverse fixture will be in Abuja. Yes, the nation's capital, and Nigeria will play the reverse fixture against the Black Stars of Ghana, Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's see where it goes as far as this encounter is concerned, and so much about it. Thanks for being a part of it this evening. A whole lot that you've done for us to be a part of the story, and we hope that you enjoy your time. The talking points, of course, will come after this, and you know that right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, the conversation goes on and 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 on. Yes, tomorrow it continues, and who knows? Yes, we will actually keep it busy for you to bring out different angles to this game and generate the talking points. So yes, get ready for it. Look at all the angles yourself and prepare yourself. You never know where could spark your curiosity to want to have your thoughts aired on this game. Yes, great one. Of course, we were able to manage a goalless draw away from home, but yes, a reverse fixture is right up in our faces, and yes, let's see how it goes. It will be the Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Black Stars of Ghana. Thanks for being a part of it. It's been a beautiful time, and it doesn't give us more pleasure than being with you and taking you every step of the way as far as the action is concerned. Let's do this again tomorrow. God bless you. I am Victor Khani on behalf of the team. We'll be here again tomorrow, and the talking points will continue. God bless you.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Power of the radio. 88.9. Brila FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it. This is not a drama, but it makes grown men cry. This is not the lottery, but it has fans jumping out their seats. No one made this story up, but it has the perfect storyline. And this is not just football. It is the UEFA Champions League. Cheers to the passion. Cheers to all fans. The UEFA Champions League is proudly sponsored by Heineken. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
The Derby of Africa, Ghana taking on Nigeria.
The final African qualifiers for the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup continues this Friday inside the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, Ghana, where the Black Stars host Nigeria's Super Eagles in a mouth-watering first leg tie.
To discover the new Gouda, we found 100% malted barley for a crisp new taste. European select hops for